I'm going to tell you a story that many people are not aware of. You know, these artists, before they blow, if you've met them, you will feel sorry. I met Tu Baba through the song, Amodime Tanshere, through Tony Tetuila. Tu Baba, when we were together, we were guarding him, say no girls.
Oh.
We were. Even girls who come, some people saying, I'm the one responsible for the breakup of Plantation Boys. But it's not true.
Okay.
Plantation Boys, I gave them a contract.
Okay.
Which they did not return. It was blackface. I gave you contract before, you did not agree. Until when we dropped African Coin. When we dropped African Coin, I registered African Coin with BMI.
Okay.
Broadcast Media Incorporated of USA.
Yes.
And his name was not on it. He said, okay.
Two-Face said okay?
Yes. So the first person to release a single was not Tu Baba. It was Blackface. Many of you may not have heard the song. The song did not blow. If you listen to Bumper very well, you listen to Maga Don't Pay very well, you will see similarities. And I didn't hear Maga Don't Pay. What I was hearing was, shout hallelujah. Oh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He said he doesn't want to do it again. After we've shot 5 Hollywood videos.
What?
5 Hollywood videos. I say that again. 5 Hollywood. You see, one day Cole used to come to us. It was Idris Abdul Karim that said, sign him.
The Honest Bunch podcast is brought to you by Reseda, Lemfi, Seymour Global, Declan Wines, and Workman.
Welcome to the Honest Bunch podcast. Thank you so much for your support. We are super grateful. People won't get to now get people. Now, why would they appreciate you now? Keep your suggestions coming, the advice, and most importantly, your support. Share every time we drop episode. Just share them. Make people watch because now something to learn. Now they always day every episode. And we get people where we say they stand for our back because they believe say as people of integrity, they go give us updates. If we give them the update, if we not act on that update, everything will be updated. Ladies and gentlemen, Reseda. I don't talk am say, no be me talk am now. People when get money talk am. Say everybody deserves to own a piece of the earth. If Reseda dey and then they give you deals wey make sense, why you no go take am? Take am now. Now people when they very, very trustworthy. And as they give you, you go enjoy am. But if you slide into their DM, just type Honest Bunch. They go know say you from us and they go give you the best deals.
And also, once you don't buy that land, you need to build a house, obviously. And you build house finish. House must get door. House must get tiled. House must get gate. House must get toilet cities. House must get all those beautiful, beautiful fittings. The place where you go get all this is what I don't call. So Seymour Global, their headquarters there for Port Harcourt, the city of Port Harcourt inside River State. But then go feed, deliver, go anywhere, heaven and earth, they can deliver for you. So therefore, if you need all those things and the services of Seymour Global Homes, reach out to them. And they will do you well. Just tell them, say, come from us. That's all.
It's very demure.
Very, very.
Very, very.
Do you want one?
Yeah, I want some.
Let me sip some of mine anyway.
Ezinne, come down. Yes. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Husband material, you owe me some money.
Oh, yes. I will send it to you via Lemfi. Because with Lemfi, you will always get a high five. Canada, United Kingdom, United States of America, send your parents money and shock them. Before they even ask you, send them money. And you know, say if you use HB pod, will be our code. If you send $100 for the first time, you'll get $30 cash back. Deals when be say, you go no say wisdom day. And as you they do them, they drink your Declan. Your mind go they come down. So ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the amazing quartet. And I'm going to begin first with, I don't know, now born again, body, who has said that we should remove the body.
I've grown.
Oh.
I've grown in love. You know,
in health, in wealth. So let's take away the body. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful, delectable, drop dead gorgeous,
Forward.
hazel eyes,
Get
melanin always popping,
Get it.
the one and the only, the lady who brings the boys to the yard. Because of her, they rush
Stop.
the podcast.
Stop.
Deity Cole!
Hi, chummies.
Hi,
Happy New Week.
chummies. Happy New Week. Oshe. Ladies and gentlemen, one beautiful Nigerian woman, two beautiful Nigerian women. I would love to clear my throat and do this. Rocking red, but she's not dangerous.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ada Itim. We won. The light has come. And by the special grace of God, incoming, number one, Ada Zulezu, www.asankpokoto.com, app now, capable of causing traffic, even if she's not the president, the one and the only. Zini Porsche, Zini Mama!
Isokwa. I'm rocking rockaholic.
Oshe.
Yes.
And you are walking like a workaholic.
Ah,
You are
some
drinking
material.
neckwear, but you are not an alcoholic. No, leave it. It's okay. Leave it. That's what I do. I've placed you on notice, but no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, our eldest brother, a man of enchanting physiognomy, many degrees and characters. A man who, if he were born in the Old Testament, his name would be Solomon, or there will be Solo in his name. Because if one person is already answering Solomon, there must be Solo or Mon in his own name. The salt, the head, and not the tail. The most dragged Nigerian, but who is unmovable, unshakable, the one and the only, man with so much experience, great wealth of knowledge, the one who knows somebody, that knows somebody, that knows somebody, and husband material must know somebody. Nedu, what's up, yeah?
What's up, guys?
Yes, what's up, guys? Thank you very much. And yours truly, husband material. Ladies and gentlemen, let me drop my glass of Declan to introduce our guests. So this episode would serve as historic reference. Posterity will be proud of us for curating this episode. And I'm very certain that anybody who watches this episode from start till finish would learn something very, very important. Character, resilience, determination. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the ancestor of everything entertainment in Nigeria. Now, are you a record label boss? When they spot talents they enjoy, now their sacrifice, now you they chop today. Are you an A-list Nigerian artist? When we say you ride along, or if there's no private jet, if there's no luxury car, I'm not going to enter. Now their sacrifice, now you they enjoy. Do you organize concerts that you shut things down and people go full in their thousands? Now their sacrifice, now you they enjoy. Are you an OAP? When it wasn't even fashionable to answer OAP. When a cassette, then they use cassette. I didn't say CD, cassette. When besides you play the song, you go rewind them. Come play them again. Now their sacrifice, now you they enjoy. Are you a VJ? They call it VJ this time around. Now their sacrifice, now you they enjoy. Are you an entertainment practitioner? Now their sacrifice, now you they enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, the person when carry the Nigerian entertainment industry from Nigeria, carry and go international. And when I say carry, literally, they go pack CDs inside Ghana must go. Carry and travel because then no email. You know if you tell say I've dropped it, go and check. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only. This man is a man of many parts, many degrees and characters, a jack of all trade, a master of profit, a man that is blessed by God. You can see that my eyes are closed because once I open it, all I'm going to see is illumination, but it's not Illuminati. Baba, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Baba, you're welcome. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As I don't introduce you now, may I introduce something which is very, very important to us. So, guys, we're coming to the United Kingdom. Yes, we they go London, we they go Manchester. As I they talk this thing now, you go see for our screen the details where you go follow and phone number. If you want us to come to a city near you, whether it's Leicester, whether it's Birmingham, make I know go they call
Newcastle.
Newcastle. Which other football club? Get City. Sunderland. Liverpool. Yeah. I've gone. This is just like Osaka, London. Anywhere where you want to come, we will come. But get on this update now. Send that information. Link there where we say once you click them, you will get all the details where we say you need. Serious enquiries only.
And if you want to be part of the sponsors, you have accommodation, flight, food, whatever. If you want to be part of sponsors of the Honest Bunch tour, like Cosmo Matera said, the numbers are rolling on the screen. The last time, I'm not going to mention their name again. It'll be like advert while they advertise for them. But you know what I mean. Those people, they say food.
All right, no problem. Oi, let's get back. Oi. So, Baba, before we proceed, let me just say that we represent, different generations. And for me, as a young boy who grew up in the Solo area of Lagos, you are a source of great inspiration. And I am sure that many millennials, would say, and even people who are in the older generation will say yes, that the work ethic, the hard work, the innovation, the creativity, and the resilience is something that will be celebrated. So literally, we are giving you your flowers when you can still smell them. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless you. By the time we will finish, I want to send this message to the National Assembly. Yes, we dey get national honors for this country.
Right.
And that they bestow on people when don't do plenty things. When you now watch this episode finish, let it serve as evidence. My honor, my what did they call them? Our honorables. Please let it serve as evidence and please do the needful. Thank you so much. Baba, once again, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Sir.
So I think a very good place to start is to go back to the very, very beginning. So that, people would understand. Because I did say, these are our Gen Z people who look, wait, say, is the one, okay, let me hear. So let's go back to the very beginning and let's start with the man, Kehinde Keke OGUNGBE.
Thank you. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much for the celebration.
Thank you.
I've not been celebrated. The way you celebrated everybody, that's my job too. So when you're celebrating me, I was just listening. This is new. This is creative. So I want to say thank you so much for celebrating me. And thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for coming.
I was born in Agoiwoye. I was born in Ogun State. Brought up in Ogun State. Primary school, Ogun State. Secondary school, Ogun State. And of course, apart from secondary school, then after secondary school, HSC at Federal School of Arts and Science, Ogoja in Cross River State. I didn't go for HSC. I went there to repeat my O levels.
Okay.
And from there, I now came to Abeokuta to still stand up for my job. And of course, I get hired in Abeokuta. People were wondering where was my first media outreach or my first media connection. It was NTA.
Wow.
It was not OGBC. It was NTA. NTA just moved to Abeokuta then. And again, they now put up some advertisement. And I went there and I got hired. I have mates like Yemi Shodimu. We both went for interview the same day amongst lots of people. And only two of us were hired. My humble self, Yemi Shodimu. Yemi, I salute you. And again, just to let you know how far it has been.
Yeah.
After that, I now went to USA for my studies.
Yeah.
And again, at USA, that was where I met D1 in school. Yes.
Otumba,
Yes, he's been on this show before.
Yeah,
yes.
he's been.
I saw it. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
And again, from there, my master's degree, also in New Orleans, my master's degree in Baton Rouge. And again, after my master's degree, I now moved to Los Angeles.
Wow.
With D1 as well. In Los Angeles, we were roommates
Okay.
for many years. And again, when you live in Los Angeles, I celebrate Los Angeles anywhere I go.
LA.
Even if you see my heart, Los Angeles is written on it.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up. And again, we're open to everything. You turn on radio in LA, every frequency is occupied.
Wow.
Every frequency. If they're not speaking English, they're speaking Spanish.
Yes.
All the way through. And again, from that time, and again, I'm from Nigeria. The radio station I got known that time was RN2. Big up to JAJ.
Mekadon.
Yes, I listened to him, recorded him, took him to Ogoja to be playing, and again, listening to him. That's just to celebrate him a bit.
Yeah.
Again, and again, RN2, after RN2, RN3, then OGBC, just 3 frequencies. Again, listen to radio station in Los Angeles, every frequency is occupied.
Wow.
I was now wondering that one day, Nigeria Lagos precisely will experience this. If you tune into frequency in Lagos today, they're all occupied.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
If you write letter to NBC, they give licenses, they will tell you there's no more frequency to give
Yes.
for Lagos.
Yes.
Again, that dates back to when I was thinking about it. And again, what is happening today.
Yeah.
To God be
The
the
glory.
glory.
To God be the glory. I
Hallelujah.
think, hallelujah. So I think this is a very good foundation. And a good follow-up question would be, as a Niger boy who grew up in Agoiwe, studied in Ogoja, and then you traveled, outside the shores of this country. After experiencing, Baton Rouge, Los Angeles, that waiting, I don't know. Say some people go talk, say, it be like say some people they call them, make them come back. Through our traditional
To come
calling.
and serve the gods.
Somebody that, God forbid, yeah. Somebody that has traveled out and seen the world. LA at that time,
Yes.
Very young, with the world at your feet.
Exactly.
But you still came back home. We would like to hear that story.
Well, to be honest with you, I just finished my master's. I just started work. My father died. And I was unable to come back because I just got a job.
Okay.
It's not like Nigeria where you say your father died, you want to go and you want to do whatever. So because I just got a job. And I don't want to lose the job.
Chai.
So I couldn't come. So my sister, Chief Mrs. Moji Dokpesi, told me that her husband was a great deal at that particular final burial for my dad, that he was so helpful. I said, well, thank God. Somebody was there to do everything. And I said thank you to him without knowing that he has interest in me.
Wow.
I just got a letter to say, come to Nigeria. Say, you live in that, and I was living in Hollywood. He said a letter, everything addressed is Hollywood. Say, this boy that's living in Hollywood is young, he's not married. I'm in my 20s.
Wow.
With my master's degree. And again, living there is like maybe opening the way for me. Or he said, okay, come to Nigeria. Come and open whatever you want to do in Nigeria. I said, what do you want me to come to Nigeria for? Just come to Nigeria. I never met him.
Wow.
I don't know him. And being an American-based person, send me a ticket. I just said it nonchalantly. Do you know that within a week, I got a first-class ticket?
Yo.
Los Angeles to Frankfurt, Frankfurt to Lagos, Lagos back to Frankfurt, and Frankfurt back to Los Angeles.
Wow.
I said, this guy cannot be serious. I was shocked. At that time, I was in my 20s, early 20s. I never flew a first class before. And again, first class internationally, how much will it be? I was like, wow, this guy must be serious. He really wanted me to come to Nigeria. I said, this time around, I will go.
Wow.
I now tell my people at work that, look, listen, when my father died, I was unable to travel. But this time around, somebody, I don't want to say my mother, but somebody was seriously in need that I need to go and see. So, okay, you know what? We'll give you 2 weeks. I took 2 weeks. I left Los Angeles. I came to Lagos. He was at the airport waiting for me. And that time, Eddie Murphy just released a movie then. And that movie had 2 beautiful cars. One BMW 7 Series, 733i, gray color, a Mercedes-Benz 560. And when I got out of the airport, there were 2 Mercedes-Benz cars waiting to pick me up, and they're 560 SEL,
Yo.
American specification.
Yo.
I was like, what? Is this Lagos? Is this Nigeria? How can this be happening? And he came out, he welcomed me, said, sit down. I was inside myself, I was like, wow. I was so happy. That alone, even not just the car, but just the fact that he came to welcome me was enough for me. And again, he took me everywhere. Allen Avenue was hot then.
Red MC.
Yeah. Surulere was hot. I didn't know Ogunse was also hot at that particular time. And again, another place that was hot was Awolowo. Those were the 3 major areas. And they said, anything I want, I should come and establish it in those areas, that he will sponsor it.
Wow.
He took me to his friends, billionaire friends. I don't want to be mentioning their names. Took me to their homes. I met them, met their wives, cooked for me, went to another place. He ran Lagos. You remember I said I'm going to be living for 2 weeks?
Yes.
I ended up spending 6 weeks.
Yo.
The good life.
And again, by the time I was going back, he said, don't worry. I said, I'll get a letter for you from a doctor that will say while you are here, you had some kind of health issues that did not allow you to go back on time. I said, fine. That time, it's not like now that you can call cellular phone.
Yes.
There's nobody that can call they can't call me. I can't call them. If to call, you have to go to Nitel or be able to get international call. So at that particular time, by the time I went back to Los Angeles, I said I was sick, I was down, blah, 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 blah. They said, listen, Mr. OGUNGBE, you are fired.
Yo.
Chai.
So I lost my job. I was like, okay, no problem. Let me start looking for another job. I'm used to the system.
Yes.
If you lose your job, you look for another job. You are qualified, you get another job just like that. But I called my brother-in-law. I said, hi, doctor. I've been sacked because I spent over the time I was supposed to have spent. He said, if you are sacked, then that means you need to come back to Nigeria. What are you waiting for? I said, how about my car, my apartment? He said, sell anything you can sell. Anything you cannot sell, give them away. Come back. There's a car waiting for you. There's a house waiting for you.
Wow.
I didn't even say, send me a ticket.
You looked for the tickets yourself.
He sent the ticket.
Well,
I said, well, guys,
It is
I'm
what
leaving.
it is.
You know, I can't go against this. And again, I told my friend, I said, you are going to Nigeria. Are you not? Are you, okay, if you think you're going, and I just came back, I spent, instead of spending 2 weeks, I spent 6 weeks. I enjoyed myself. I said, that enjoyment should continue.
Wow.
That's how I got back to Nigeria.
Wow. Wow. Interesting. And it's important to point out that the person you are referring to is the late High Chief Raymond Aleo Dokpesi.
That's correct.
Rest in peace, Baba. God bless you.
Amen. Amen.
You know, great supporter of local content and giving opportunities to young Nigerians.
Exactly.
I'm curious to ask,
Okay.
you know, what your immediate family thought about all of this. A young boy in his 20s who had bagged a master's degree,
Yes.
you know, the world at your feet and everything. And then it can't be like, say, you were faced with a very important decision to make in your life. How did Mama and Baba react? Immediate family members, extended relatives?
Okay, first and foremost, he's now married to my sister.
Oh,
They are married. That time when he was doing all that before getting to it, they were
Oh,
not
they were
married.
not married.
Yes, but now they are married. They are husband and wife.
okay.
And he's also very welcome to my family.
Oh, okay.
So saying all that, my sister is aware, and I lost my dad. My mother is also aware. So if he says come, you won't regret it. And today there's no outer of regretting whatever he has done for my life.
Wow, interesting. Better in-law. In-law when they deliver.
My question that I want to ask before I hand over to husband material is you at the beginning you said that you went for your university and then the masters. That was where you met D1. Can you chronicle for us how you met D1 and how you guys became friends and when you were supposed to come back to Nigeria, how did it play out with him? Did you guys come? You know, all those things.
Okay. First and foremost, he went to school in Ijebu, the grammar school.
Okay.
I went to school at Abusi Odumare Academy, Ijebu Igbo.
Okay.
We were not friends from then.
Okay.
It was when we got to school. He first went to school in Georgia.
Yeah.
From me, I went to school in New Orleans.
Okay.
He left Georgia to come to New Orleans. He went to my uni. He came to my uni. So coming to my uni, we now met.
Wow.
So look at, in that particular area, 2 Nigerians inside the campus.
Yes.
And again, 2 Ijebu boys inside the campus.
Yes.
Our system just clicked.
Wow.
We were friends. We took many classes together. Okay. As a matter of fact, we did our masters together.
Wow.
We both have masters in mass communication.
Oh.
Yes. And our unit, when we graduated from New Orleans, we now went to the Southern University New Orleans. We now went to Southern University Baton Rouge. for a master's degree. It's like 100 miles away from New Orleans. Can you believe that we would drive from New Orleans every night, every day? From New Orleans to Battery. It's like driving from Lagos to Ibadan.
Every day.
Every day for a master's degree.
Wow.
If I drive today, he drives tomorrow. I drive today, he drives tomorrow. Just like that, back and forth.
Yes.
And from there, he first went to Los Angeles before me. After he got settled down, and now later went to Los Angeles as well to meet him. And again, from there, our friendship has been so good up till right about now.
Wow.
We were roommates.
Wow.
First and foremost, before he got married.
Wow.
We were roommates. He got married. Then I had to go and settle for myself. And again, after that, we were still friends.
He got married first before you.
He did.
So when you were fired and you were told to come back to Nigeria,
Yes.
how did he take it?
He didn't. You know, when you are in a system that you are used to the system, it won't bother you. But now the story is being told. It's so obvious that it will have bothered you.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, how many jobs? We have plenty of jobs. You work today, they don't like you, they discriminate against you, or even you don't like them, they say go, you say bye. You know, you go look for another job. And again, before your rent is due, you go to another job, you be able to catch up. Again, if you don't have enough money, ask your friends, they add up money for you, you pay your rent. Before the next month, you gather your money back, you pay your friends back, and you move on. It's a system that works if you are not lazy.
If you're not lazy.
Yes.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yes.
So let's now come back to that decision you took that made you return to Nigeria, and then this history that we are talking about today. I know that Ray Power was, if I'm not mistaken, Nigeria's first indigenous 24-hour radio station.
Absolutely.
So, but your presence changed the trajectory and caused this effect that now made parents in the past used to tell their children, don't be like this, don't be like that. But you became a household name. And I know it's not just because we got all the support. There was also the dint of hard work and all the efforts that you put in. So let's go back to this, your return to Nigeria now.
Okay.
And how everything played out.
Okay. I will go from Los Angeles to Nigeria. When I came back, it was about time when election, option A4, was about coming on. And High Chief Dr. Raymond Dokwesi was a chief of staff to Alhaji Bamanga Tukur of Gongola State then.
Yes.
Okay? Which meant that he's been in politics with Alhaji Bamanga Tukur. And again, by this particular time, Alhaji Adamu Siroma was running for president. And Alhaji Bamanga Tukur asked Dr. High Chief Dokwesi to be his director general.
Okay.
So while he was his director general, I just came back. I was with him everywhere, anywhere he goes. And again, he now made me an advanced team.
Okay.
Advanced team, we taught the whole, there's no state I don't know in Nigeria.
Wow.
You'll be surprised. We taught Nigeria, and I'm the leader of the team that we go first and foremost. If you are in Lagos right now, we're going to Ogun State tomorrow. I won't be in that particular Lagos team. Today they are in Lagos. I'm in Ogun State already, discussing with people that, okay, welcome. We have our president coming up.
More like a recce.
Yes. Tell them that we are coming, and again, talk to 1, 2, 3, 4 people, get press people, gather everybody together, and we move on. After Ogun, where are you going? We're going to Ibadan. I'll go to Ibadan. That was the way we were touring. Again, when Alhaji Bamanga Tukur said he wants to be president too, he now said, Dr. Dokwesi, come with me. So he left Alhaji Adamu Siroma and he became director general for Bamanga Tukur organization.
Okay.
Because he was running for president.
Yes.
This office was in Ikoyi.
Yes.
We were there. I was with him. This is his office. My office is right next to him. So I was with him. So just in case you're wondering, I was once a politician. You may not know. I was walking back and forth with him.
Yeah.
And again, introducing to so many politicians. that I still know them till today.
Wow.
Some of them are even governors for the past 15, 20 years today. So after that, Alhaji Babangida Atukor did not win. Then he now turned that to the fact that he now wanted to become a senator.
Okay.
From Lagos. He's from Agenebode, Edo North, Edo North Senatorial District.
Yeah.
We now went to Agenebode. We had office in Auchi. I was in Auchi for 6 months. Imagine a Los Angeles, Hollywood-based person inside Auchi, where we have to go to every local government. There's no local government I don't know in Edo North. That time it was just Edo North. Now we have about 8 or 9 states. I mean, 8 or 9 local government in that particular in the Senatorial District. Every district we went to, every local government, I was with him projecting that he's going to win. At the end of the day, he lost.
Yo.
Lego Gay won. That time it was his party was the party for the governor.
Okay.
We did not see him throughout the campaigns. Just by a week or two before election day, he showed up and he won. I don't want to say how he did it, but we all Nigerians, we know why.
We know how. Yes.
So after winning, he didn't even say much. He now asked me, said, what should we do next?
You sought your advice.
Yes.
Wow.
I said, let's do radio.
Oh.
He said, let's do radio. I said, yes. He said, how? I said, we can go to Los Angeles. I used to live there. You know, I used to live there. And I know friends. I have friends in radio stations there that we can go to their radio station and just take a look. If you like it, we can do it. If you don't like it, no problem. He said, okay. I was shocked. We said, everybody, we went back to Lagos. The following day or two, he arranged for tickets.
Wow.
He didn't tell anybody. We left for Los Angeles in just about a week. Getting to Los Angeles, we went to KJLH, which is owned by Stevie Wonder. We went to KACE. Those are the 2 major black radio stations then. And again, we met a lot of people. He was so impressed. And again, from there, he hired the engineer that was working for KACE to be the engineer for Ray Power. And while he was doing because it's a PhD in engineering, he has a PhD in engineering, he's an engineer. He knows exactly what it's all about. Me, I now spoke with the head of production. His name is Mark Drummond. I spoke with him. We started working out the jingles of Ray Power FM.
Wow.
If you listen to the jingles,
Yes.
It was not in Nigerian.
It was not.
Power.
Yes.
100.
Yes, it was produced in Los Angeles by professionals that did the same thing for radio stations in Los Angeles.
Wow.
Yes. And again, after that, we now came back. Let me tell you a story. I did not know we are going to be buying equipment. I did not know he was going to hire an engineer. He did not tell anybody. It's good to keep your story. Don't be flippant.
Yes.
Keep your story to yourself until the time you want to start doing it. You now open it up. So he didn't tell anybody. Me, I don't know, so I can't tell anybody what I don't know. He just started. We started building equipment. At the time we had all equipment ready, it's now time to pay. He now called my sister. My sister is a banker. She worked at Unimark, not too far, Chevron. She retired at Chevron here. Say, why am I $1 million? My sister said, for what? Why are we wiring $1 million? What do you want to do with $1 million? Say, why am I $1 million? Somebody that just lost the election and he has some money. Say, why am I $1 million? Say, for what? He didn't say anything. And I said, okay, let me speak with my brother. My sister was the opinion that maybe I took him somewhere, that maybe they want to double money for him. My sister now said, what's going on? My husband said, I should wire him some money. I said, yes, we are buying equipment for a radio station. He said, how is that possible? I said, we've met everybody, we've done everything, but he needs to pay for the equipment.
Wow.
He said, okay, let me talk to my husband. So you should have told me that's what you were saying. I said, why? Is it your money? That's how the money was sent and the equipment were paid for.
Wow.
one particular equipment that was bought at that particular time, because at that time the equipment just came out, was CD recorder, CD maker. Radio
Like
station.
burning CD.
Yes. You record, you transfer your master onto it, and it will you put it for you, and of course you play CD out of that.
Yes.
Radio station at that time, they were playing cassette, just like you said.
yes.
And records. And that particular time when we bought the equipment, we bought 4 CD cam Tascam 601, which is they are professional radio station CD players. Not just one, not two, but we bought 4.
4.
And we had 2 studios, 4 for Studio A, 4 for Studio B. Just in case anything happens at Studio A,
You transfer to
CD,
studio.
yes.
automatically, all radio stations, they do that now.
Yes.
So the CD maker was very, very important because all songs that were coming to us were in cassette. And again, you have to rewind. The
Yes.
headache of rewinding
Yeah.
is too much. So we have to get a sound engineer at the production studio. If your song is good, very nice, they will transfer it onto CD, and the CD will now be taken to the studio, which will make all the OAPs to play the song anyhow, at any time.
Wow.
So the CD maker was very instrumental to Remedy's record. Remedies, the first track, Remedies,
Yes.
it was transferred onto that CD, and once the song was transferred, the master was transferred to that CD, it was taken to the master studio, master radio station studio, and we started blastering the song.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Sorry. You said Remedies.
Yes.
Yes.
Was that the initial name of the record label? Was that some sort of record label?
That's the first record that was basically played by all radio stations. The first hip-hop song. There are some hip-hop songs before that particular time. But
Okay,
the one-
Remedies were
Idris Abdul Karim.
and yes, okay, I
but
remember
this
now.
particular song was the first song that was played by all. And that was the record that was... It was not even on Kenny's music.
Oh, I said then.
God bless you. It was not. It was on other records. They were able to... I was able to listen to Idris. Idris came to me. And I listened to the song. And again, we put the song to the studio and again transferred the song and again started playing the song. And again, while we were doing that, promoting the song heavily, a record company noticed and talked to them. And they were so smart, they signed just one record deal with that particular person.
Okay.
Not 2 albums or no, just one track deal.
Oh, just one track.
Yes. And again, the song blew up into pieces.
That's the Shakomo with the MC Lights instrumental.
Where you said we're online now. Yep.
It would be nice to know the story
Yes.
of Shakomo because we have heard different versions.
Versions.
You get one time when we say Idris Abdul Karim talking own, it can't be like say everybody.
He was here, right?
Yes.
Everybody now had their own version. So as the man who was
In the thick
maybe
of
the
things.
first,
The man that meets the
the
legend.
first person who played that song over and over and
Again.
over till Nigerians can't chop the thing. We would love to hear your story.
You need to ask me particular questions about that particular time.
Okay.
But I would say some things that I know.
Okay.
Then you can now ask questions. I'll be
Okay.
able to tell you my
Okay.
story
Okay.
about that particular sound.
Sure.
Okay. That record was brought to us by Idris Abdul Karim alone. Idris Abdul Karim alone. Eddie was not there when he brought it, and Tony was not there when he brought it. They have recorded the sound outside Ray Power. When they brought the sound to Ray Power, our sound engineer, Duru, the producer, the manager for Remedies then, he was also talking. Of course, I heard him. He now added some other instruments inside the production studio of Ray Power and Gongo and all that, and they now mastered the song inside Ray Power studio. The song was mastered and transferred onto compact disc from Ray Power Studios. So the people talking about it was first recorded at so-so area, so-so studio in Surulere, blah, 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 blah. I do not know anything about that. I heard the last work brought, before it was now mastered, added some other instruments inside the power studio. I mastered it up and put it on CD and we started playing it.
Did they know? I mean, were they in unison for Idris to bring the song, or Idris just bolted on his own and brought it? Because I mean, they recorded the song together.
Yes.
And normally, if they are bringing it to radio station, maybe not
Bring
three
it
of them
together.
could bring them together. So Idris now brought it alone. Was it in agreement for the three of them to bring it to?
Idris he's been trying to see me for days. And you know, at that particular time, Ray Power is not inside town.
Yes, it was in
Alagbado.
Alagbado, yeah.
For you to come to Alagbado, to go and see somebody you don't know, you can't
Really
call that,
serious.
you know that you are coming. You don't even know if he's there. It's very hard.
Yes.
So for him to have showed up, I want to give him a credit for that. Because if you have to wait, he might show up, he didn't see me, he will go back, he will come the following day and try to see me. For the fact that he was able to wait and able to see me was something he should be given credit for, instead of waiting for his friends, because they all have copies of the sound.
Oh.
You know, musicians now, when they record sound, everybody will have a copy. They say, okay, that's your copy. Okay, go listen if there's any adjustment before the thing is being mastered.
Yeah.
We can now come back to studio and add it.
Yeah.
But he bought it, he played it, and we loved it.
Which means it was him moving
Yes.
that really helped that song to get there.
That's correct.
And God used you as a vessel.
We thank God.
Yes. So good. We don't establish that particular one. Now, let's now talk about a flagship entertainment and radio show that blew up and formed like the I don't know if I should say a big source of inspiration to other music shows. Prime Time Africa.
Well, to be honest with you, I would like to state here, there are so many people that are still talking about Kenny's music, saying maybe they were the one that started this new music sensation, or they are not. Well, I want to let everybody be aware of the fact there are so many pockets of musicians everywhere. But Kenny's music is the first company that we put sweat, energy, blood onto certain musicians
Okay.
and put it on a platform of Ray Power at that particular time and project it all over. Before Rhythm FM pick it up, Cool FM pick it up, Wazobia,
Yes,
salute you.
yes.
And other stations also pick it up. And again, we thank God that the music is globally known now.
Yes, yes.
To answer your question, I forgot the question.
Prime Time Africa.
Yes. Primetime Africa was out of our original TV show. Our original TV show was AIT Jams.
Yes.
And it was so popular. By the time we left AIT, year 2000, 1999, 2000, we have to open a company called Primetime Entertainment.
You and D1.
Yeah, an ID.
An ID, okay, yeah.
Yes.
ID OGUNGBE.
Okay. And again, we now started our own, and we call it Primetime Jams. The first episode of Primetime Jams was on LTV8. The same time that was supposed to be on AIT then.
Yeah.
And we were competing with whoever they gave the AIT Jams to, which was Charlie Boy.
Okay.
Charlie Boy was given the mantle to produce AIT Jams to compete with us. And again, the first episode of Primetime Jams had 12 commercials. First episode.
12 commercials.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Ichoko.
12 commercials. And from 12, you now keep on 16, 21, and just like that. Even the people at LTVA, the head of marketing at LTVA was thanking us because he was able to book all the commercials on our station. He would go and meet them. Say, okay, book a program before the program comes on.
Yes,
Put your advert now. And they put their adverts, and it charges them additional percentage for putting in a fixed spot before our program and after our program.
Yes.
Wow.
And again, it was so nice. And after a while, the Primetime Jams, we now felt, after growth, we felt we need to go continental. We now call it Primetime
Africa.
And today it's still
Okay.
primetime Africa.
That's the point. Oh,
Going-
it still is.
It's still on
Primetime
there. I know you don't watch if people are online.
going back to the song, Shakomo that Idris brought, and started transferred to CD, remastered it, transferred to CD, started playing, and everywhere it became a thing. What can you tell us the success story of that song and how it made the Remedies better, and how the kind of value added to you and also to them?
Where the song was a master blast. Be honest with you, and it will never die.
Yes.
It's a timeless hit.
Yes.
Forever and ever.
Yes.
And again, the support Nigerians. I want to say a big thank you to Nigerians in
Yes.
diaspora, in Nigeria, all over the world,
Yeah.
for supporting that particular song.
Yes.
Because that song, if anybody asks me, is what I would say that opened up the atmosphere of today Afrobeats. If you can ask me, you can agree, you can agree or disagree.
Disagree, yeah.
But that's Kenny Ogungbe talking.
Yes.
That's the official song that opened up Afrobeats to the entire world. And Tony Tetuila was not part of that success. Because when Remedy signed with those other guys, when the contract got expired, before the expiry date of that particular record, Tony came to me with a song. And again, he was being seen as somebody that's been pushed out of the group. And remember, Remedies, they are not with me.
Okay.
They are not on my record label.
Okay.
So they are on somebody else's record label.
Okay.
So I listened to him. I listened to the song, the first single, Motoba Bike Kogbodo Kojade, which is a lovely song. So this song is nice now. Let's promote it. Again, on the long run, we now signed him.
Okay.
Kenny Swiggs signed Tony Tetuila as an artist. Again, after Motoba Bike Kogbodo Kojade, he was working with Paul Play Dairo as a producer.
Yeah.
He now brought Omodeme Tanshere.
Oh, he was the original writer and the owner of Omodeme Tanshere.
Yes, he's the owner.
Wow.
And again, inside that song, Idris was being dissed.
Yes.
Yes.
Now Two-Face, they shout, whoa, Shere, Shere, yo.
So it's a diss track.
Oh, Two-Face was
Yes.
already in Kenny's music.
No,
No.
Two-Face and Blackface, they are Plantation
Plantation
Boys.
Boys.
So Tony brought Plantation Boys on the song. And Blackface dissed
Idris
Idris.
Abdul Karim.
Now the anger for for Tony to do that was because he wanted to join Remedies, because Remedies were the rave
Number
at that
one
moment.
band.
You understand? They were number one band, but they didn't want him.
Exactly.
Hence, him going to make that song,
Yes.
the first one, and then the
Omodeme
Omodeme Tanshere.
People that they don't understand Yoruba, they may not understand the song.
Yes.
Even the word Omodeme Tanshere simply means three boys, young boys are playing.
Yes.
You're Yoruba now.
Yeah,
But she's not Yoruba.
I'm not.
Okay, three young boys are playing.
Yes.
One said he wants to be a rapper. One says he wants to be a dancer, a singer.
Correct.
And the third one says he wants to be a dancer. A rapper is Idris Abdul Karim. A singer is Eddie Remedy. And the third one who wants to be a dancer was Tony Tetuila. But he now said that both
Wọ́n wá fẹ́ wọ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ o.
Idris and Eddie now wanted to push him away. So for that particular song, people fell in love with the song. And he now brought Blackface and Tu Baba. And Tu Baba had a fantastic hook on that song. That hook is I've never seen any hook like that.
Wow.
And the song became a hit. And we played the song so much. And again, Idris is my boy from now till eternity.
Yes.
Though is my boy, the song dissed him. We were playing the song. We were playing the song. And again, on the long run, between Eddie and Idris, they both came back to me and said, you know what? Sign us too.
Oh, they were not signed that time.
No, they were not.
So which means the success of Omodeme Tanshere must have been what led to them saying,
Well, you saying it.
wow.
And I think that, every artist that was connected to Kenny's music enjoyed
Massive promotion.
massive promotion.
Because there was no online. There's no Spotify,
Yes.
no Apple Music, or Ray Power. And if your music is good, regardless, we will play it. Tony Tetu, Daddy Shoki will forever be grateful for the amount of support we gave him. though his own support came from our own chairman then, said, play this song. It's not on CD, put it on CD. And played it. And Daddy Shoki, whatever you are, salute you. Till tomorrow, Daddy Shoki still talks about that. As a matter of fact, his first son, he named his first son to celebrate High Chief Raymond Dokwesi, Raymond.
Wow.
Yes. To celebrate High Chief Raymond Aleko Dokwesi. Say, Baba, this is my first son. Oh, I will go name and your name.
Chai.
Until tomorrow, it's still like that.
Okay, so sir, Kenny Music has been like a cornerstone in promoting Nigerian artists.
Yes.
So what would you say is your most memorable moment on the record label?
Wow, so many. Too many. Too many to mention one.
Which is a favorite?
Was it when we were in Abidjan with Tubaba? I've seen videos of people crying while Michael Jackson was performing. People crying, I thought it's fake. If you ask me, because I used to live in LA, I've seen all kind of stuff, but I won't say it out. But until when we got to Abidjan, when Tubaba was performing African Queen on stage, see young girls, they were crying. They were able to bring one to stage to hold Tubaba. She fainted. She outright gone forever. And that's a country where they don't speak English. Listening to a song being done with English. So that particular time I will never forget.
I wanted to ask, since we're talking about Tubaba now, I've always, because since I knew, I'm not old. So since I knew,
what do you think?
since I knew myself and I started to listen to Tubaba's song, I wasn't listening to him as Plantation Boys. I started listening to him. In fact, how I knew Tubaba was Two-Face was African Queen. And that time he was already in Kenny's Music, because there's this song. So Kenny's Music by my side day and night. So I want to know how you met Two-Face and how he eventually got signed and all that.
Thank you. That's a very good question. I'm going to tell you a story that many people are not aware of. I met Tubaba through this song, Amodime Tanshere, through Tony Tetwila, through his voice on the song. I've seen Plantation Boys, and I've worked with them, say blah, blah, blah. As a matter of fact, Plantation Boys, I gave them a contract.
Okay.
Which they did not return. I wanted to sign them. Tony said, oh, they're my boys, sign them. I said, okay, no problem, give it to them. They got the contract. They never returned the contract back to me.
And you don't know why?
And I never ask. Because I don't want to be like I'm rushing you. If you like my service, you think it will be better, you come to me.
Yes.
They never came to me. What I wanted to say, a record dissed me.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
The producer of the record, God rest his soul.
OGUNGBE.
Jezreel.
Yes.
After listening to the sound, the beat was a great beat, was a great sound. I now had to call him.
Yes, I remember.
Okay.
I had to call him and say, hello, good afternoon. Is this OGUNGBE? He said, it's OGUNGBE. I said, you're speaking with Kenny OGUNGBE. Kenny OGUNGBE. I said, Kenny OGUNGBE. Kenny OGUNGBE, Kenny's Music. I say, yes, don't hang up. Don't worry. I'm not calling to harass you.
Yes.
I want to work with you. He said, is that right? I say, yes. Would that be okay by you? I say, yes, it'll be fine. He said, which artist do I have? At that particular time, I just signed Two-Face.
How did you sign him?
Well, that's the story I'm telling.
Okay.
I just signed him. I say, I have Two-Face Idibia with me. Say, you signed him? I say, yes, I signed him. Are you sure? I say, yes, I'm sure. If you are sure, ask him to come and meet me. I said, no problem. That I have a song. I can send the song to me. He said he has a song that he feels he will fit the song. I said, send the song to me. Let me hear. He sent the song. Song was perfect. And I said, okay, I will send the song to him and I will ask him to come and meet you. He said, no problem. That was how I sent the song to Tubaba. And again, he now went to go and meet him. And they now started working together. And the same person that dissed me, that produced the song that dissed me, produced the biggest record for Kenny's Music.
Wow.
That's to tell Nigerians, if you see two artists beefing or yabbing each other. Don't do anything that say, okay, you want to fight. No, you don't know what's going on with them now, or you don't know what's going with them tomorrow. Because you might be saying, I'm a fan of Davido, I'm a fan of Wizkid. The Wizkid is better, Davido is better. They are all in the market. Music is demand and supply. And we have a lot of people demanding for different type of music. Don't fight anybody over anybody. So the story is now the fact that I love Tubaba. I love OGUNGBE because he has produced many records. I even ended up signing him on Kenny's music. And that's the first person that dissed me. Ordinarily, I'm supposed to, are you fighting him? I had a fight with him. I said, okay, I'll show you. No, nothing like that.
But you saw the talent more than the fight.
Absolutely.
You gave Idris Abdulkarim and Tony Tetula a contract to give to the Plantation Boys, but they didn't come back to you, maybe for some reason. Now, how were you now able to convince Two-Face to sign with you? Given the fact, or is it that you said, maybe you go down look and say, I give these people contracts, they're not signed. Now this one, for this one, this one I shine pass. Make I give this one the contract. What led to?
Thank you for that question. That question led to some people saying I'm the one responsible for the breakup of Plantation Boys. But it's not true.
Okay.
Because after when Blackface dissed Idris, after when Idris dissed Blackface, who dissed first? Blackface dissed Idris inside Monument and Shere. Idris now replied him inside his own album. Say that Two-Face is the Plantation.
Yes.
That the rest are the boys.
Wakawiki, was it Wakawiki MC?
That's correct.
Yes.
Now Blackface now did a reply to that particular one. He now released a single that dissed Idris. Many of you may not have heard the song. The song did not blow.
Okay.
So the first person to release a single was not Tubaba. It was Blackface. And again, when I sent the contract to them, I never met them to talk to them.
Okay.
Just send the contract, expect them to return back or to call me to tell me yes or no.
Okay.
They never did. Okay. It was after when they had issues between themselves.
Okay.
Tubaba now called me and said, hey, Baba, I want to sign with Kenny's music.
Okay.
It wasn't me that went out to say, okay, come.
Okay.
No, it wasn't me. It was him that said, okay, I love what you did with the rest of the team. I would like to join the family. And Idris Abdulkarim, because we have monthly meetings at that particular time, every month, and everything is on the table, just like your podcast is called Honest.
Yes.
Honest with everybody. This is what's happening. I said, Tubaba called me that he wants to. It was Idris Abdulkarim that said, sign him. It was Idris Abdulkarim that said, sign this guy. Sign him. I never said this anywhere.
Wow.
Yes. And he got signed and the rest is history.
Are you sure Idris did not say that because
he was beefing
Blackface?
Make it pay them.
No. I think he knew that Two-Face will be a great solo act. Not that because of Idris is a very straightforward man. Just like when he came here, he said either he likes you or he doesn't, and he doesn't care. He will say his mind, either you like it or not, he don't care. He said, this guy will make it. Sign him. He gave me confidence. I didn't even remember asking Tony Tetula, but I knew he was on Tony's record.
Okay.
But they went on a contract, on a concert, they toured Nigeria together. And he knew why they were having problems. He knew their problems.
Yes.
He knew who is strong or who is weak, who can sing, who cannot sing. He knew everything. And he knew who can make it.
He knew who can sing, who cannot sing.
Exactly.
So when it comes to managing group of musicians right now, what's that mistake you won't make again? Considering the fact that you've been accused of breaking the Plantation Boys.
That question, explain better.
Okay, so you were managing the Plantation Boys before.
I was managing Tony Tetula, Remedies, yes.
And you were accused of breaking
Plantation
Boys.
Yes.
So when it comes to managing a group of artists talents right now, what's that mistake? What's that mistake you won't make again?
It's good to talk. Because at that time I did not see anything. Even they said I broke them, I did not see anything. I did not say that because I was an employee of that communications. I don't want to be like I'm an employee also and as a manager. I was the number 2 person to High Chief Dr. Kwesi at that particular time. I don't want to be seen at that level and again having a banter, talking about artists back and forth, about what should be done or what should not be done. My sister was the one managing them, and again, she's the one talking. But if anything of that nature happens today, you should talk that, listen, I'm not the one. Right. If you want to point fingers to anybody, Mr. A is the person. Talk to him.
When they were having the issues and then Two-Face came to you and said he wanted you to sign him into Kenny's music. I mean, given the fact that Kenny's music is responsible for anybody that is blowing at that time. So he wanted success. He knew what he wanted. And then you being a businessman also. And then you obviously know Plantation Boys. Like you said, you dropped it on the table. Before you dropped it on the table, did you try to say, okay, make I try settle this group? Or you just already don't know, say, Blackface drop song, we not blow as this song. Oh my uncles signed Two-Face. Did you try to bring them together?
Well, I did not. It's a good question. I did not because I don't want to have issues with anybody. Like I was saying, I was an employee. I say good morning, sir, to a boss. And I don't want to be like trying to manage anybody. You do your thing. If you affect me, I will drop myself. I will rub it against my body. I'll move. I won't come and fight you. Which was what happened along so many rumors, so many things being said that I did not come on because I'm on air every day. You can say anything, any rubbish about me. I will come on air. I will say rubbish back about you. And again, I will tell you what you said is not right. Go and go and check your facts right. And I did that a lot. Again, I did not check with them. I just say, okay, you've showed up to come and talk to me. I knew they were fighting. In such a fight, it's hard for you to settle anybody. If you have 2 guys or 2 ladies, they were singing together as a group and they were successful. As a matter of fact, now they are no longer successful. And one is going to be away. I'm now saying that, okay, come and be together. Why am I saying come and be together? So that I can sign both of you when one has already agreed. I gave you contract before, you did not agree. But one is saying, I want to be alone. Sign me alone. I'm a businessman, like you rightfully said. I went for it and the story is being told.
Was it because obviously there must have been backlash? What was the backlash? What was the resultant, the reactional stuff from how did they call him, from Blackface? Did he spiral into these accusations? What did he know immediately what they don't sign? I've been at when Two-Face drop song, and after Two-Face don't drop song when you don't know. How did he react? Did he?
Well, to be honest with you, I did not know. I did not know his reactions.
Okay.
I never wanted to know. I don't care. I just do my business and move on. Until when we dropped African Coin. When we dropped African Coin, I registered African Coin with BMI.
Okay.
Broadcast Media Incorporated of USA.
Yes.
And his name was not on it. He called me that his name must be on it.
Okay.
Because the song was co-written by him and Tubaba.
Yes.
I called Tubaba and said, your boy has called me. He has a company, a publishing company in Germany, that it would be nice if you guys wrote the song together to allow his publishing company's name and his name to be where I registered the song. He said, okay.
Two-Face said okay?
Yes. After a while, he said okay. That he know they wrote the chorus together. But the majority of the song, he felt he wrote it. Said, well, you are successful. Encourage others. Don't let it be seen as you don't want others to grow. He agreed. Until today, till tomorrow, his name is on the record. His publishing company is on the record. Still registered with BMI. All that is been there.
So why has he not been shouting?
What is his grievance right now?
Like I said, I don't know his reactions.
Okay.
And I don't want to know.
I mean, because he's been, before now, he's been saying, I mean, before today, and before he was on the podcast as well.
Okay.
Saying that he, because from the time I've started hearing this quarter, now African Queen, saying, I make it African Queen, now my song. If from the beginning, You did it, then sign you, then put your name join for the publishing.
Yes.
Why are you crying foul?
Anybody can write a song. Anybody can sing a song. You and family
Husband material
can co-write a song and ask me to sing it.
Yes.
As long as I give you your credit, you should be okay.
Yes.
If you don't like my credit, go and sing your song that you wrote together. And that was why he went to sing his own type of the song, and African Queen by Tubaba is still heard all over the world.
He did?
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
He
I
has
want
his
to hear
own-
it.
Oh, you don't hear it.
It's free publicity. I'm very sure many people also do.
Many people have not. Many people will not go and start looking for it.
Listen, they go hear that.
Because African Queen don't make plenty money now.
Very true. Very true. So, I mean, the investment of High Chief Dokpesi was the game changer in Nigeria because it would appear like, Lagos was the only market. But when you people came in, the full Nigeria, we can't get artists. Although people, they go to, but not be everywhere. But the songs can't, they go across Nigeria.
Yes.
Now, let's now talk about how, when the decision to say, we have conquered Nigeria, this is great music. Let's us
take it out.
export it outside Nigeria. Because growing up as a young boy, we used to see you and Otumba D1 on TV.
At the Grammys.
Limo stretch.
White limo.
Limo stretch at the Grammys and all. So we would love to hear that story, how it started and maybe the difficulties or challenges that you were faced with introducing that sound. Because I remember say around that time, it be like say, reggaeton, then Sean Paul kind of music, 91 he chop that time.
So.
That's
I'll be honest with you, we grew up in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Even before coming back to Nigeria, we used to watch Grammys. And growing up in Los Angeles, we know that a lot of superstars, they don't go there in their cars. You rent a limousine. They don't own the limo. They are all rented. And again, even there's a particular, you see many choppers flying on top of around the Staples Center, now Crypto.com arena, showing all the limos. We know that. So by the time we came to Ray Power, Dr. Dokpesi is aware that we LA boys, and again, he's been to LA. He knows that we knew exactly what happens with Grammys. We introduced Grammys to him that we should buy the rights.
Oh, wow.
Yes. You can't just enter Grammy and carry camera and showing and carry. You cannot.
Because the gist there was that you people will be like 10 streets away.
That's another thing coming from haters.
Right.
That they rather felt that they are the ones supposed to be doing it.
Yes.
They couldn't do it. They see you doing it. They now have
So
to
they're
condemn you.
Yes.
So you bought the rights.
We bought. You can't do anything without having the rights. It's like going to FIFA World Cup and you're talking at the stadium. You don't have rights. They will arrest you.
True.
We bought the rights. They paid a lot of money in dollars.
Wow.
A lot of money to be able to have the rights to Grammys. And again, that gave us at least 3 nights before the Grammy night to go to Crypto.com arena to interview superstars.
Wow.
In Lagos, you cannot interview Davido. You cannot interview artists anywhere. How are you going to stop an artist?
Yes.
It's not possible. And that particular situation is everywhere. You cannot stop Boys to Men and say, let me talk to you.
Yes.
Where are you going to find them? You cannot stop Akon and say, is he going to talk? He won't talk to you. But inside that Grammy, we were given permission.
Chai.
We were behind the scene. Before Grammy Day, we will enter the hall with our cameras, with our microphones. We will record and we will transfer the material back to Lagos and people will see it. Before we enter, we say, this is outside. This is so and so. And they play basketball there. This is Magic Johnson, blah, blah, blah. And again, we now enter. Once we enter, we now interview one after the other.
Wow.
One after that, we now send the material home and people will be like, oh, they are just they are recording.
Na car park then they.
Whoever is saying that. And again, they said us for so many years until when Nigerians started coming to LA, trying to enter Grammys, they have to buy ticket. $1,000. Is that expensive? To buy ticket.
$1,000 at that time.
Yes, to buy ticket to enter, even if you buy it on time. If not, you can buy higher than that. You buy it, and again, you have to come inside. They now started seeing us. I remember going to Grammys with DJ Obi. He was in Boston, and he came to Los Angeles, and we went together. I also remembered one time when MTN had Harry Song on a promo with KC. They were both in Los Angeles with Julius Agu. We were all inside Staples Center, and we took photographs together at that particular. That was like almost 10 years after we've been going every year for almost 10 years. That's to let you know. And again, if you want to enter at that particular day when Grammy is being done, you cannot carry camera. You cannot. And again, they search you, they frisk you. If you have camera, they tell you, you take your camera back to your car, or they will keep it for you.
Okay.
And again, inside a safe place. After that, they will give you back your camera. You cannot. So inside the hall, you cannot start to take photographs. Again, when there was we were doing it when there was no online.
Yes.
We started. When the online, everybody has phone, we go there, we enter the hall, we take photograph inside the main hall, take the photographs of the page, or even I remember one tweet that I sent. I said, while you are watching advert, me, I'm watching Beyonce last year's performance of Beyonce during commercial break. People at home. I remember one of my cousins sent, Baba Keke, that statement is no good, though. You want to make me to go and sleep. Because it was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
And I'm putting that tweet out. He had to reply me a favor. I said, okay, I'm sorry. So it was because of the fact that we had rights. That was how we can enter the hall, record, package the interview, and send the interview back. And again, going to your question, you now mentioned how we were able to transfer the music. Compared to today, if you can record a song here, put it online, all over the world, you can hear it. At that particular time, we carried the CDs. We carried them inside Ghana, must go back. We carried them to London. Before getting to Los Angeles, we book our flight to go through London to Los Angeles. Not like now, there's Delta that goes direct.
That goes straight,
We go through Virgin. By the time we get to London, we go on Ben TV. We have a show on Ben TV then. We promote it, and we also promote Nigerian music. And we go to all stores that they sell music. We introduce the CDs to them.
Hi.
We introduce to them. Some of them, they will even pay. Say, okay, after you come back next month, let me sell, whatever I sell, I will send the money to you. We agree. So many people that we send the CD so that we didn't collect any money. The same thing South Africa, all over USA, that we were carrying the records. So people now enjoying online music, they should understand that people really work hard in sending the songs internationally. And that particular time, it was myself and D1. We were pushing it globally.
And before then, they were not these music stands, these Ben TV and the rest of them. They were not. There was nobody then that was bringing Nigerian songs and Nigerian music to them.
Not to the level of personally saying you are the owner.
Wow.
Right.
But this time around, they know we are the owners. And again, we are now giving it to them. They know there's no, because who are the record labels then? You cannot say you are the owner of EMI.
You
for
cannot.
instance. You cannot say you're the owner of Ivory Music.
Yes.
So this time around, we are Kenny's Music. My name is Kenny. So here are the songs. You can sell them. You can promote them. Do whatever you want to do with them. Let's push African music. Let's push Nigerian music to the entire world. That was the beginning. Though some DJs they receive records from their parents. I have a DJ in Chicago that his father sends him his seed, sends him some works. Being a DJ that he was. So you can have relatives. My sister sent me, for instance, Shino Peters, that popular Shino Peters record. Very, very popular. Afro Juju.
Shino Peters, Afro Juju.
Yes.
Afro Juju, the difference is clear.
My sister brought 4 LPs when she came to visit us in Los Angeles, when we were before coming back to Nigeria. Those are the things that you see. Just give it to your brother. This record is popular in Nigeria. You can enjoy it.
Wow.
But we professionally took it to professional sellers.
Okay.
All over to say, sell this record on our behalf.
More like you were distributing with leg.
There you go.
Guy.
They did a lot.
Wow.
So, see, I'm curious to know what inspired that conviction. Because like I said, that time, If you go party, the songs where you go to hear now, get busy, get shake down, but they don't stop when they be drunk.
Kevin Little song.
Turn me on.
I swear, those are the things you're hearing. Shaggy.
You people were, was you on the corner?
Wasn't me.
But you people were very convinced that, you see this Nigerian music,
Ego walk.
una must listen to Ram. What inspired that resilience?
It was our exposure out of Los Angeles. Because we knew Los Angeles at that particular time, even up to today, is the entertainment capital of the world. The state of California is the 6th richest state in the entire world. Richer than France, richer than Germany as a whole. And that's just a state, not the entire USA.
Yeah.
Where do they get their money from? You can say they have oil, they have online. The majorly is entertainment, movies and music. Hollywood, globally, number one when you talk about movies. And music, Los Angeles is headquarters. Again, we were living there. We will go to a nightclub. I remember going to a nightclub and Eddie Murphy stepped on D1's shoes, for instance. Yes. And they say, so whatever I say, I will buy your shoes and slap you with it.
Wow.
We moved back.
Yo!
Ed Murphy said that.
I mean, a lot of things. A lot of things.
Eddie Murphy
A
could
lot
say
of
that.
things. A lot of things.
So it was even easy to be in close proximity with these
we were living
global
we were
superstars.
living in Hollywood. As a matter of fact, I still remembered going to a party, going to a nightclub, and we were inside toilet. You're in a club, you went to use your toilet, and again, you now saw Dr. Dre.
Oh, D.R.E.
Yes.
That one, you know.
I love him.
And before anything, a little argument now came out. I said, boys, we have to go.
Because know you.
LA.
LA. West side.
We gonna put a 4-4 in 2-2.
I remember when we went to Grammys with Tubaba,
Yes.
he was wearing a red jacket.
Blood.
Blood.
And the Crypto.com center is inside downtown Los Angeles.
Crips area.
There you go. They said, we are not working with you.
Yo.
And we didn't know that the jacket he brought was red. The
Yes.
entire outfit was red. He said, we are not going to work with you. He said, why? He said, this one where you wear Nagango.
Yes, so bloods.
When they see us, they go to say we are together. They say, Baba, this one not be like that now. But all they say we were together. That's to tell you that if you are living somewhere and you know how the thing works, you have to protect yourself.
When did the international exposure, you're distributing with legs, everything,
Carrying Ghana must go.
Carrying Ghana must go. When did you know that it don't start the payoff?
When the African Queen was put on a movie, Fat Girls,
Yeah, I remember that movie.
they called me from Hollywood and they said they're interested in putting the song on the movie. How much do you want to pay? Back and forth, agreed.
$1 million, $10 million.
Wow. No.
And again, the story is there to
But it's $1 million.
Well, if you are still saying it,
Well, how much is it?
I can't say that. It's like asking how much is your salary.
Ni salary.
So as a pioneer is in the music scene,
Okay.
how do you perceive the evolution of the industry right now, especially with the fast growing of Afrobeats? And what are the opportunities that you see for the upcoming artists?
Well, thank you for that question. We're in 2024. We pray we'll be here 2025 and beyond.
Amen.
See?
Sure.
What is happening now is like opening the space for lots of Nigerians without going through the hard work that we went through. We went through hard work of recording, hard work of distribution, hard work of promoting the song, hard work of advertising the song. Now, if you have a song, just try to look for a big artist
Collab.
to collab or that can pull you up. How many people they don't pull up? just doing, you know what he did with
Just to just co-sign them.
Portable and the rest of them.
just to do shakara with them on stage. I don't want to start mentioning them so that this place will not be attacked by who you know who.
Yes.
Or even to just post their song.
That's it. So it's a lot easier if you have the connect with those big superstars. And again, online. Online is the leveler. Online is the $1 billion or multiple $1 billion investment that has helped Afrobeat. And it has helped all kind of musicians globally. So what happened then, we are not online because there was no online. There was no Apple, there was no Spotify, work by yourself. But this time around, you can even advertise on all those places that you have your new song. Again, you can give it to another person that has 10 million followers. Say, watch out, this is the biggest thing coming up. And it's going to blow your mind. And again, people will follow, people will listen. And again, before you know it, people are singing the song.
I'd still like to go back to when you realized that your international distribution, your efforts was paying off. That was the first call for Fat Girls for the song to be used on. You slap yourself, Abi, you end the call. Say,
Is this real? Am I dreaming?
Did this just happen? You can't call Two-Face or call D1. How can you?
It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
When you told Two-Face, what was his?
Two-Face is a straightforward man. You need to have him here.
Yeah, of course, definitely, he's coming.
It's a straightforward man. He will joke and joke, but it's serious. And again, that is it. Say, they want to use your song for movie or Fat Girls. Where is that one? Is it Hollywood? No. It's Hollywood. Hollywood, USA, yes. Say, okay, well done, Baba.
That's all.
It's like that. And that well done came from his heart.
It's like, I know you got this.
Yeah.
I know you. I don't need to
Yes.
bother myself asking more.
It came from his heart.
Of all these artists, because to be honest with you, the introduction the husband material gave you, it does not suit what you...
Does not do justice.
It does not do justice.
Even the choicest of words does not best qualify.
It does not best qualify what you... OGUNGBE, D1. The whole Kenny's music has done to the music industry. Now, the people that we can say are the giant pillars of the industry, most of them came out from Kenny's music.
The legends.
Idris Abdulkarim.
Legend.
Two-Face.
Tony
Tetula. Sound Sultan.
Legend.
Olumaintain.
Legend.
And then
Sonny Neji.
I also dare mention J1.
Legend.
I also dare mention I don't know.
Essence.
Kenny and Best. And
Legends.
also will mention my brother Kelly Hanson.
My God, don't pay.
Shout hallelujah.
How did you now?
Kelechi, clap for yourself. Well done.
What was the thing? Because I can say you are a businessman to the core. You don't put emotions in what you do. Because best way they put emotion, I ain't gonna go fight OJB. But best way not put emotion, say, but this guy diss me, but this guy is this song
Opportunity
sweet,
day here.
Opportunity day here. This
Yes,
song
you
sweet.
can-
I'm on the insult me, but
I go take him.
I go take him. But let me sign this guy. It shows somebody that is removing emotions from everything. What was the yardstick? What was the thing that you used to keep the momentum? Because it's not just getting there, it's remaining
Every
there.
signee was a hit.
Every signee was a hit.
Back to back.
Back to back was a hit. What was the thing? What was that? The measuring factor to keep getting it right with all these artists?
Well, thank you for that question. First and foremost, I listened to Kelly Hansom's song at a club in Owerri.
Yes.
We went for, was it not P-Man's Nigerian Music Awards?
Yes.
Hosted by Senator OGUNGBE,
Yes.
who was then the governor of Imo State.
Abia State.
Actually.
Was it Abia State?
Yes.
Yes, Abia State. Yeah.
Okay, but the place where we were was in Owerri. Okay. So it was that particular time that at the club, they played the song.
Wow.
And I didn't hear Maga, don't pay. What I was hearing was shout hallelujah. Oh,
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah,
Too much
hallelujah,
money.
hallelujah. That
Too much
hallelujah,
money.
you see, we are still singing the hallelujah. That tells you that the song stuck. And the DJ, I met the DJ that played the song just last weekend in Abuja, Adex.
Wow.
Yes. The song stuck. After listening to the song, he played the song back to back to back to back to back. Apparently, Kelly Handsome was signed to a record deal by the owner of the hotel.
Okay.
He was living inside the hotel.
Oh.
Yes. But at that particular time, he just left that hotel to go to America.
Okay.
So, and he was no longer with the record label.
Okay.
But me, I fell in love with the song. At that particular time, I talked to Adex. I said, this song is hot. I would like to work with the artist. He said, the guy is in America, but he will talk to him. I said, no problem. That's the beginning of that particular relationship. So I never met him. I bought a ticket from Lagos to go to Dallas.
To go and see him.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Bringing the record from Owerri to Lagos, the first event was an all-white party in Ikoyi organized by National Encomium. They played the song. We were just shouting, hallelujah, hallelujah. Everybody started singing hallelujah. Automatically, I knew the song
Was going to be.
was good song. Again, we now signed Kelly Handsome. From that particular time, we went to Hollywood to shoot video for the songs and other songs on the album.
My true love.
I love the song too. True Love, lovely song. Lovely song. We shot 5 videos, Hollywood material.
Wow.
Came back to Nigeria. Again, we have press boys at the airport together. We came back. We started living, he lives right next door to me. And we started pushing him. When he finally about making money, he said he doesn't want to do it again.
Kai.
After we've shot 5 Hollywood videos.
What?
5 Hollywood videos. I say that again. 5
5
Hollywood videos. It's the most expensive project that we ever did.
ever.
Did you give reasons?
No, he just left. He went back to America.
Go.
Before going back to America, he had some issues. After a while, he now said he wanted to come back. I said, person, we don't teach me lesson once. If I don't listen, he go teach me again. That was why I put my hands off.
What?
He not tell you reason.
Well, I know there was this time he went back and forth with MI. In fact, I said it like that, Kelechi, clap for yourself. Well,
Still a small picky,
he was still in Kennis when he had
I
the...
don't think so. I don't even remember what to say. I'm very sure it's very popular among people.
Yes, it was very popular.
Yes.
They did these
Even,
tracks. MI sang for him with
even
both
more
some
hits.
beef.
On
The song
record,
Beef.
on the record.
Yes, Beef was the name of the
Did
song.
he diss me on the record?
MI?
Well, no, MI cannot diss
No,
me.
MI was dissing Kelly Handsome.
Okay.
The name of the record was Beef. That song was for Kelly Handsome. So
Even now who born the Maga.
was for Kelly Handsome as well.
Deity Cole, yes. Because he referred to the song too.
You see, Deity Cole used to come to us and used to come to Kelly Handsome when that song was hot. Yes, and if you ask me, what's the first song by Deity Cole? Bumper to Bumper. I mean, what's
Yes,
it
Bumper.
Bumper to Bumper.
If you listen to Bumper very well, you listen to Maga Don't Pay very well, you will see similarities.
So one day was one day trying to learn from Kelly Handsome.
He was trying to be friends. They were trying.
Okay.
It didn't work, or he worked.
He didn't. I don't know if he worked or not, but I know I saw him at Kenny's Music. He with Kelly together.
Wow.
Yes. You know, these artists, before they blow, if you've met them, you will feel sorry after they're all blown up. So many of them. You see them, the way they dress, the way they look, you know that they don't have money. But in this particular scenario, one lousy song will turn in millions of dollars in 2024. And again, they won't know how to act again. So control yourself after getting the riches is very hard because they were not used to it while growing up.
That brings me to this
This juncture.
Question.
Mr. Idris Abdul Karim said something.
Okay.
And he said that before I said this, it's really hard for people, like you said now, that when they blow up, they really don't know how to behave, which means they don't even know who to listen to. Most times they don't listen because there's this saying that some people say, I cannot advise who has money. I beg you, let me mind my business, you know. But he said that you taught him how to save, that you were his best man, which means you had like a close relationship with him. And I just want to know more.
Idris Abdul Karim is a fine young man. You may dislike him, you may like him, but from my own heart, I love him. He's a straightforward man. He will come to you. He can come in now and say, what did happen? Make me shock. Compared to some religious musicians, they will come in and say, okay, let us pray. Idris will come in and say, I want to go shack. And I want shack. And they do follow me now, make you go shack. And you follow him, you go shack, you come back, and he will talk correct 110% for you. And if he believes in you, he will stay with you till the end. Idris was the first person I needed money to pay school fees.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And he said, Baba, don't worry. The school fees will be paid. And he gave me 2 million naira.
Oh, you needed money to pay school fees?
Of my children.
When was that, sir?
Long time ago.
He was the first person that gave you money?
He gave me 2 million naira. Then, that time, maybe 120 to 130 to $1.
Wow.
That's
of all your artists?
He gave me 2 million. I won't come and tell you I need money.
Yes.
But he just figured it out that this guy needs something.
Yeah.
And he gave me money. I've never said this anywhere either.
Wow.
It means you had like a real close relationship.
We were very close. I was his best man during his wedding, alongside Eddie. Until tomorrow, I respect Hajia, his wife, his children. They are lovely people.
Is there somebody else you had that kind of relationship with in Kenny's music, or something close to that, what you have with Idris?
Well, I would say 2 Baba. But 2 Baba never give me 2 million.
2 Baba had your talk.
Now to say, okay, take, don't worry, go.
Yes.
Okay.
But he told his wife, okay, give about 2 million. And he left. And I was given the amount of money.
And he also said you gave him an advice that he should not take more than one wife and he should not have any babies outside marriage.
Exactly.
Why did you say that, sir?
Because like me, for instance, 1 man, 1 wife. I was born into a polygamous home. I knew exactly what it's all about. And again, I'm only myself, my wife, my children. It's not good to say, okay, you want to have 2 wives. Ambrosomide once told me 1 wife, 1 problem. 2 wives,
2 problems.
3 wives,
3 problems.
4 wives,
4 problems.
5 wives,
5 problems.
So I'm advising her, don't do all that. But I know you're a musician, you're a serious person. Take your wife and fly with her. And he agreed to that, and I say congratulations to him because he has a very beautiful family.
No.
You know, his wife gave him a kidney.
Yeah.
Yes.
You mentioned.
Yes.
But there's also a no disrespect. There's also a Two-Face
Yes.
who you were close to.
Right. That I didn't advise him.
Is it that he did not listen or you did not advise?
I will tell you a story. I will tell you a story. 2 Baba, when we were together, we were guarding him, say no girls.
Oh.
We were. Even girls who come, we won't even let them see him. And you know he's a gentle guy. He won't say why now. He will not say anything, but you won't see any girl around him. No, a single person. But after all that, after wedding, he's on his own. What can you do? You can't now be calling him or you don't go out with him anymore. Girls, they love him, they love him. And what can you do? You only have to say, well, God will be the best for all of us.
So, but, massive love and respect to Baba. But when you started hearing everything, even him becoming the butt of the jokes with comedians and everything, did you ever call him and say, "Guy, how far?"
He's an old man. He's a matured man.
Sure.
I can't come and ask you about your ex-wife, for instance. No.
Yeah.
I can't ask you about your husband. No. You just leave every man. Every man has his own cross.
True that.
There's no man that does not have a cross. And you cannot carry somebody else's problem. And again, when you are in a limelight, so many information, true or not, they will say so many ugly stories about you.
Yes.
They will. And again, if you are at that level that you say, keep on talking. I don't have time for it. And you don't put your mind on it. It won't bother you. But if you are a weak person, you put your soul, your heart, your blood, you put it on it, you now start getting high blood pressure. So I don't talk to anybody about how they live their lives, whoever they want to marry, whoever they marry, not even my kids.
Oh, wow. So you not tell your kids who to marry?
Whoever they want, they can marry.
No.
Now, Kenny's music, in fact, is the best music label.
The biggest.
The biggest. At what point did you start seeing that, I say some cool cats don't they come up, some cool record labels don't they come up, we go give us a run? What record label was that label that told you, that made you believe?
I will be honest with you. If you are OAP like yourself,
yes,
if you don't play what people are interested in,
yes,
they will tune off.
True that.
And I'm on air every day. I play Kenny's music. I play non-Kenny's music. In as much as I play Kenny's music a lot, I also play other music a lot as well. And again, I listen to music every day. They bring music to me every day. Everybody cannot be on a record label. I know that. And because you're not on a record label, that does not mean we cannot play you or support you or hype you. So we play everybody together. P-Square, The Bunch, Nice, played all of them. And again, that's when we do our event concert at the beach.
Yes.
That's why they come also to support, because they are aware that, look, I'm not on Kenny's music, but these people, they've supported me.
Love,
and we don't collect money from them. Nice performed Gongo Aso at a hotel in Ikeja, and at the beach for Kenny's Music Star Fiesta. He did not collect 1 penny when the song was huge. Go on YouTube, go and look Nice at Kenny's Music Star Fiesta. The crowd there, I've never seen that kind of crowd before.
Yes.
He did not collect 1 penny.
Wow.
Because of the support. So at that particular time, I knew that if they love your song, they love your song. And I don't put my heart to be feeling that, okay, you're going to take over, you're going... Because when we got there, people also looking at us. And they felt that, okay, you are taking over, okay, go ahead and take over. This life is a cycle. It's a cycle.
True.
It's not a straight line. If you do it well, you'll be recorded. Again, another person will come and do it well. That person that you even feel is hot now is NFL. Not for long. Because another person is going to come and pick up and pass that person. And that one of the things that is also getting big, and that person also will come up and pass that person. It will keep on going like that. Once you understand that, you won't feel bad about who is better or who is biggest now.
True.
So you mentioned something about limelight, and like Nedu has said, arguably the real 001.
Yes.
Now first signed
yes,
them.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I'm thinking you have, for example, at the time, if a Nigerian DJ were to play hit songs of Nigerian music artists, for every 10 when them play, I feel beat my chest, say 6 they Kenny's music. I would like to know how, for purpose of maybe learning, so that one can, because it gets what they teach for Lagos Business School or Harvard
Business School.
Now, from the real life experience of people,
yes,
how were you able to manage all of these global superstars?
I'll be honest with you. I was facing it with everything, with every penny I earned as my salary, as every sweat, every flow of blood in me was put on it. And again, what inspires me is the sound. if I listen to your music, I feel that this song is good, that I can play it, I will take it. And after playing it for a while, if it is very good, I will now ask you, or you ask me, Baba, take me now. And again, the story will begin from there. But you yourself, the musician himself, must be able to sing well and deliver well for us to be able to be an accompanying personnel to expose you, to blow you up. You yourself must be a good singer.
Interesting. And how did you manage the superstars? You get only you get Two-Face, only you get Idris, only you get Tony Tetwila. I'm sure one will come and say, Baba, now my project, I want me to go next.
Yes.
I have this, I have that.
Yes.
And you go talk, say, we see the plan. How did you do it?
I will tell you, all of them, they were very, very nice. They can feel, like I said, we do monthly meetings. They can tell who is getting attention. They can feel who needs attention. There was a particular time, the person that's supposed to be getting the next attention was supposed to be Joel Amadi. And at that particular time, Goldie came.
God
rest her soul. And Goldie was like, I want it now. Even so, and the person that's supposed to be coming was supposed to be Joel. We have to now talk to Joel. Even before talking to Joel is another cool guy. He said, it's okay.
Sure.
We can push him.
Hey.
They all understand themselves because they are friends. They work together. And again, they know that if you are next, you are next. I have to support you. By the time I'm next, you also will support me. So I give credit to them, not for me per se, but to me personally. I also want you to know that I was a general manager at a radio station.
Yes.
And radio station has knuckleheads.
True that.
Superstars. Who am I starting with? Am I starting with Steve Disley Kadiri?
Yeah.
Or am I starting with Dennis Ogi?
Even the DJs.
The DJs, all of them, they get knuckleheads. So I have to manage them as well. From learning from managing those superstars also gave me an experience to manage them also as superstars. And they respect me a lot. So that's what I can say, it helped me.
Interesting. Goldie. We are not the same. So interesting. Now, when people look at the Nigerian music industry, they say, women, no, they really get the support we get.
For sure.
But, under Kenny's music, we had Goldie, we had Essence, we had KSB, and they had all the support.
Yes.
My Facebook club.
Lovely song.
Lovely song.
Lovely song.
So I would love for you to share your experience so that people, when they watch now, looks okay. These are some of the things we can do, because on face value, some people would say, it's not easy managing
female.
The talent, because you have to do this, you don't know who you wake up to on Monday. On Monday, you might wake up to
she's on her period.
To a rapper. Not necessarily. On Monday, you might wake up to a rapper. On Tuesday, R&B artist.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, she might be feeling like Beyonce. So some people say they don't want to go through all of those.
Yeah.
But you people were able to, manage the biggest music artists that were female at the time.
Yes. Well, I want to say that female artists are loved because they are female. Ordinarily, a female artist that is beautiful, that sings well, will be loved by any man. That's simple and straightforward. That's why most of those female artists are so rich. Beyonce is so rich. Rihanna is so rich, though she does other business. A lot of them. And again, because they are female, you have men that they will do anything for them. Tiwa Savage, no matter what, there are men that they want to have her. Just because she's Tiwa Savage. And now she can sing to you. You are in your room, you are in your apartment, you are in your house, she's singing for you. I mean, that's fantastic. So women are so loved. But here in Nigeria, we need to show more respect because our love for women is not that much because of so many reasons. Reasons that, okay, she's a woman, she will soon get married. Again, you push her, she's number one man go come carry him away.
She don't get belly. She
She
no
get belle,
fit.
she no go fit perform. All those things, we put so much attention to them, and that kind of discourages investors in trying to put money. See a guy, see you now, I want to invest on you, let's go, and we will go. See her, I want to invest on her, Jide will come now and say, you're not going, no. And she will not go. Or else Jide, she will fight, you will fight Jide.
I'll fight her.
That's encouraging. Those are the things that we heard from them as well. They allowed us to say, okay, you know what? Let's do it. But women supposed to be supported all the way. I want to agree with that with you.
So which means at first, when any man is supporting a female artist, it's not usually at first the music, it's because she's beautiful.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm just
You're trying to take my words.
No,
I'm
not.
What you're saying is correct. To be honest.
There are gender privileges now.
It's very, very correct. They want to see that this is a woman and she can make it. Let me support her. Again, while you are supporting her, you don't know who's supporting her at the back, which might take her away, which is correct.
It's true.
We are not saying this to make any woman feel bad.
as a record label.
It's a business talk.
It's a business talk.
You know, you don't know after investing so much money on you, one person will now come and spoil the whole investment. I don't want to lose my money. Why should I do that? I will have put the money on Nedu and say, you know what, let's do it. And there won't be any woman that will want to drag him away. Though they will love him no.
Yes.
But woman can not easily be controlled, but can be managed.
Yes.
Worse than men.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry if I offended you.
No.
Maybe you also say, I just met the love of my life. I don't want to lose this man. He said no more music. No more.
After your investment.
And you signed a contract for 5 albums.
Oh, how will you survive?
Some people, they might even be managing them. Their husbands will now say, no, I want to take over. I want to start managing.
Imagine that.
Interesting. So, I mean, it's interesting that we are, getting to learn all of these. Still talking about Limelight.
I wanted to ask about the younger generation.
Okay.
Because I've seen a couple of your videos where young people come to your studio and
we promote them.
Yes. What's your relationship with the younger generation that do music now?
My last record was Davido and Zlatan and Joel Amadi. That's to let you know that this business, this music is business. If you feel that this person can enhance your work, you contact the person, and they have a lot of respect for me. They listen and they do whatever I request of them to do, and it's get done. See the video for that particular, when we're shooting the video, it was shot in Lekki here. I was there. I met Davido, and we were all having fun together. It's all business. Zlatan, all business. Happy birthday to you, Zlatan. He celebrated his 30th yesterday. You know, we're all working together. If you want to move with current musicians, you have to listen to them, see the way they do things, and again, you work with them, and again, the benefit is yours.
Would you have? I want to ask one question.
You ask anything.
Would you have signed Portable?
No.
Why?
Because I don't think we will click. It's too free. It's too free. And if you are too free, it may hurt the business. It's like saying, will I have signed Idris Abdul Karim if I knew what he did now? If I knew what he did now, but the way we related
was different.
Totally. Unless, if Portable, if we relate separately, say, but this time I work.
Nah, packaging me this one.
No, don't be upset, don't be offended. If I fight Coin Dami, na me fight. Support me if you want. If you don't want to support me, I no go fight you. But no counting because of that maybe I'll be a bad person. No. But at this my level, at my age now, I cannot put my hands into what I won't feel comfortable with.
So both of them, like him and Speed Darlington, you don't think you can manage any
unless if we have an understanding. And that understanding will have gone beyond the way they are exposed. Overexposure is no good.
How can overexposure be a bad thing?
Overexposure, that means your quality will not be right. The quality of your picture.
Wow.
Literally.
Literally.
They gave you are overexposed. If you are fighting A, B, C, and D, one day it's going to backfire.
True that. And then your value is dropping. Everybody see you. They already see toxic.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to work with you.
We want to love you like we love Tu Baba. See the way that.
I was even going to say that, at that time, you had the artists that were signed to the label, you dealt with all sorts. And I'm sure that every day, now they try to say how we
Settle matter.
Idris Abdul Karim had a song that even got the attention of the president. The president even talks, say, that boy.
Nah,
Papa jaga jaga. Nah, mama jaga, nah, family jaga jaga. As a record label boss, how did you feel at the time?
I want to give a big thank you to the National Broadcasting Commission.
NBC.
The regulators of radio broadcasting in Nigeria. I'm the first person to play Nigeria Jaga Jaga on radio. And before playing the song, I've taken Idris's songs to NBC in Lagos here. There's one Madam Mrs. Bumioni. She's retired now. She was head of monitoring before she now made head of Lagos. I took Okoashewo to her. I said, Madam, this is our new record. I said, you took today again. Yes, ma. Say, I would like you to help us listen to it. If there's anything that you feel will make NBC upset, or you think it will upset Nigerians, tell us. We would like to remove it or edit it. She listened to Ashewo. She said, Ashewo is offensive.
That became Okomogi.
God bless you. Inside that particular song, there's a Fumin Pomo.
Give me Pomo.
Yeah, Fumin.
Yeah.
What you say, yo? That's what it means now. Food.
Rich food.
Well, can you carry on? We edited Fumin Pomo out of the song. The same thing, Nigeria Jaga Jaga, we played it for them and they didn't say anything. As long as the only person that can complain if a song is being played on air, it's not even inside the broadcast law. Broadcast law says if you listen to a song, you don't like it, it's abusive to you or to any of your members or your tribe or whatever, report the song to NBC. Okay. NBC will now send letter to the radio station that played it. So after, I know that because I'm a broadcast manager.
Right.
So after knowing that, I took the song to them. They didn't say anything. I said, okay, this song is not going on air. And if they like you, they like you. If they like the song, they like the song.
Yes.
We played the song. These people love it. And again, we keep on playing the song. But we know the song is a negative selling song to Nigeria. But the person that creatively designed the song knew precisely what he was doing. Well, I went to Senegal. They don't speak English. At that particular time, the most popular song, when Two-Face went to Senegal, after Two-Face, it was Nigeria Jaga Jaga. They were singing it. And they don't understand Yoruba. They don't understand English. That's when I knew that Nigerian music has gone.
Wow.
For the fact that they were being supported like that.
Yes, now, because, maybe it's what you want to ask. Did anyone reach out to you to say, why? Why
are you playing it?
Yeah, from the presidency or something.
Nobody reacted to me. Because I have gone to Claire. If they want to react to me, they won't come to me. They will go to regulator. You know, SSS, they talk with regulator every day.
Oh, wow.
Every day. And they get reports every day.
Okay.
And they talk to them and say, talk to your people. They are saying this in this particular area. They are saying this particular area. Is that so? If that's so, what are you doing about it?
But they said they banned the song or something.
No,
it was not banned. There's no way any song can be banned. I say that with all deep sense of respect, being a broadcast manager for over 30 years in this our country. You cannot ban any song. You cannot. Even NBC will tell you they don't ban songs. Yes. They will tell you that song has been banned. It's a lie.
But there are some songs they tell you, the NBC list of songs that you cannot play on radio.
It's not correct, sir. They will tell, if they've heard a song that they felt is offensive, they will write letter to you. That we heard this song is offensive, this particular track, and this is where offensive part of the song. Check it out. They won't say that we are banning this song because this song is offensive. There are two different things.
Yes.
They will not direct you that don't play the song.
Okay.
If you reply their letter and say that we've noticed that this song where you highlighted is well taken care of, we won't play that particular song, or we will edit that particular area. You can still play the same song,
but edit that
particular part, and they won't say anything.
So which means radio stations that are giving you lists, you get into the studio, they'll tell you don't play this song. Those ones are trying to reduce stress on themselves.
Exactly. They don't want any trouble with NBC.
They don't want any trouble with NBC.
Yes. Say, Kuku, don't play it. They don't know the record label. They don't know the artist.
Don't play it.
If artist is trying to create problem, we don't want to be the one having headache over an artist problem.
True.
And even that song, safe. Now only people in the government. Now offensive. Because once you jam that song anywhere, just like African China's, who do know brother? Everybody go dance to them.
Yes.
Oh, now those
and Cool FM play that song like mad.
Yes.
Because I used to listen to it on Cool FM a lot.
Why? Sorry, continue.
No, it's just something because something came to my head, and I think this person was before Idris. Was this person before? The person that sang Under Pressure.
Ask Kimono now.
So because that song too, was criticizing
government.
And everything.
One in this country.
Yes.
That one I even during military regime.
How did he scale through? I don't know, but if they were finding it offensive during Idris time and African China time, what did that other man now, Raskimono, now go through singing this song in the military regime, like you said?
You know, that particular time, there aren't too many radio stations.
True that.
People buy the cassette and they listen to the cassette. Privately, they enjoy it. So whenever it comes out to sing the song, a lot of people are singing because they're feeling the pains it's expressing.
They could relate.
Yes. That's why it's so popular.
Why didn't, Kenny's music for a reason, not Kenny's entertainment. It's Kenny's entertainment. There's Kenny's entertainment.
Kenny's communication.
Why you never got Kenny's communication never got into movies, content creation? Why? Were you trying to avoid? Was it something you were trying to avoid by not getting into it?
It's a good question. You have script?
Oh, we have scripts plenty everywhere.
You can try us.
Kenny's entertainment.
So yeah,
you can try us.
We can try you.
Yes.
Good.
What? I want to ask one question.
Okay.
You look like I'm looking for trouble.
No, look for it.
But let me ask you. You know, these days, did any of your female artists then say, okay, maybe they're paying them 100,000, they now say, Baba Keke, just make everybody believe you're paying us 20 million. It's for the packaging. Did they ever do packaging?
Well, no. Because the female, the first female was my sister.
Yes, me.
So my sister cannot, the way you are rolling your eyes,
yes,
she cannot roll her eyes at me like that.
Yeah.
She's my younger sister, which I'm the gap plenty.
Yes.
About 4 different brothers before meeting her.
Yes.
That's one. And the second female was her protege. She trained her. So she looked at us, my sister.
Yes.
And again, before anything, they might have discussed it before asking for whatever way out. And the third one that you may be thinking, God rest her soul, she was never like that. She was a sweet girl. Sweet girl.
Cody was a wonderful human being.
Wonderful girl.
Wonderful human being.
Wonderful.
By the way, special shout out to KSB. A lot of people don't know this, and I've never said it before. I was on radio one evening in 2012.
Okay.
Timonka News.
Okay.
Timosheka News, I came out from the studio, I finished reading the news, and then I saw a missed call. I saw there was KSB that was calling me. And now called her back. Nedu, how are you? I said, fine, ma. I said, hey, somebody's going to call you from MTN. Talk to them, It's like they like you, they want to endorse you. I've given them your number.
Wow.
She was the person that gave
the
MTN.
troopers. The Tony Cruz that God used.
Shout out to her.
Wow.
Till I that was when I became MTN ambassador, and that contract alone flipped my life.
Wow.
That I was now everywhere. So shout out to KSB. What would you say is the obvious difference between the artists of then and now?
They are the same.
Hey, wait.
How are they the same?
It's the platforms. The platforms are different. The one thing we don't see now, we see successful artists a lot.
Yeah.
And successful artists are being pampered by international platforms. You see Sony, Warner, Universal,
Empire.
One RPM,
Empire, yes.
Empire, and they know the business. Those ones, they are not record labels.
Yes.
In Nigeria.
They're distros.
They are discos.
Yes.
And they know they don't want to be record labels.
Yes.
That will want to be looking for Nigerians.
Distribution.
They want to look for who is successful.
Yes.
Pick you, give you advance
Yes.
in dollars.
Yes.
A lot of money. I've heard people being paid $1 million.
Yes.
$1 million today is 176 million naira.
No,
If
1
somebody-
billion.
1 billion naira.
Billion, yes.
If somebody gives you 1 billion naira, will you be seated here with us? You will not. I know you're trying to shake your head small. You will not be here. You will carry your studio to your house, build your studio, and do better things with your money.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I say the same, they still have the same situation. They are still the same Nigerians, but they are not interested in those people they don't have money, they don't have studio, they only have their songs that they've written and that they need help in configuring the song into hits. So that's the difference. Those people they don't have anything, that are just coming up, those are the ones, record labels in Nigeria, investors in Nigeria are looking forward to helping out. But the main issue, the main problem is that once they get to a certain level, they say they don't want to do again. That's discouraging to investors. That's why those people that are already made it, they are there and they will keep on making it. Anybody that comes underneath them, they may help, even they may sign. Because some of those big artists, they sign some younger ones that after signing them, they will tell them they want to leave and they won't be happy. And they will leave, and again, you don't see anything happening with them. So I said they are the same because they are human beings. In as much as somebody treated me not well enough, and you are now big, you are all on yourself, you sign somebody else will also show it to you. The way you treated me, if it is good or bad, you will now see. That's why you don't see many artists being signed under successful artists anymore. There was a time that if you say somebody, I just signed this, I just signed that. But where are they now?
Now, these days in record labels, when an artist leaves a record label,
right,
it's like he dies. These people hardly hear that artist. I mean, there's one that's readily coming to mind. I wouldn't want to mention name. Any artist will just come out.
You don't mention my own artist name. How come you don't want to mention name?
Because you are here. No. I'm saying it in front of you. Hey, I know what mention person we're not there here.
Mention the person name.
The person there, I will call out for the person.
I trust you.
I know they fear anybody.
I trust you.
No, but the thing is, why do you think that happened? Do you think, because most people believe that record labels blackball them?
Okay, I've been waiting for this question.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this particular question.
Yes.
And I will help you add more to that question.
Yes.
People see record labels as that they are cheating on the artist.
Yes.
People see record label owners that they are taking high percentage.
Yes.
And the artists are taking small percentage. Though you are not saying that directly. I just want to elaborate that particular scenario.
Yes.
People should understand that what we are in is not charity. It's business. We are inside this studio. You are not doing it for charity.
Obviously.
You are doing it for business. You have men behind the cameras.
Yes.
You have people in the master control room.
Yes.
You have people working.
Yes.
Microphones were bought.
Yes.
They were paid for in dollars. And the money must come back.
True that.
The same way when you deal with a musician, you spend a lot of money on the musician. The musician, they don't see it that much. What they want to see is the glamour. You spend a lot of money to do videos. Now video, I'm told, is called 20 million naira.
More.
Or more. Thank you.
Yes, more.
So if I'm spending 20 million naira on one video that will be on for like a month, 2 months, you want another video. I will spend another 20 or 25 million naira. That's how much? 45.
Yeah.
And again, that will be for another 1 month. You're still in 1 year and the album is not ready. You do another 1 more, 2 months, you now do another one that costs another 30 million. That's about 70 million naira. And you are still 1 year. Don't you think it pays me to buy product, to sell that product, and don't listen to any argument from anybody and gain my markup?
True.
But the way they look at them is like they cheating them.
Yes.
And people like me, we don't come out to say we're not cheating them, like I was saying before, because I was under an umbrella.
Yes.
I can't be seen going back and forth with anybody. But I'm free to talk about it.
Yes.
It's a business. If anybody says he's being cheated, he should come out clearly. He should come out. If you don't come out clearly, don't just put everybody together and say they are cheating all of them.
Yes.
You are communalizing everything, which is wrong.
Yes.
It's like me coming inside here, because I knew that the question will come up, I reserved this answer that I'm going to throw it back at you guys. It's like me asking you guys, how much were you paid for this job you are doing? How much is Glitch Media paying you? Are they paying you 25% or 50% or 80% of the money being earned on YouTube?
Yes.
I know you won't tell me. I don't even want to know.
Yes.
But I want to make it as an example that it is not fair on record labels. You ask them that you are cheating them, because those artists, they signed a contract.
True.
And they talk to their lawyers. Say, is this okay by you? It's okay by me. You sign it, then you now go out to talk about, he's cheating me, he's making up my money, he's chopping up my money. And again, the person you are saying, they won't go and talk to that particular person.
Will not, yes.
Because artists are closer to journalists than record labels. They are the artists, the journalists, some of them are even managers.
Yes.
To those artists.
Yes.
That even before you know it, they're working together.
Yes.
And they will want to project their artist as their product.
Will do so too.
Exactly. Again, the record label is not going to be looking for journalists to talk to and say, I'm not messing around with your artist. But they sign a contract. They have to comport with the contract. After the expiry of the contract, then they can leave.
There's talking about blackball. I would have asked this question earlier, but I forgot. Blackface, when he came here, said he was blackballed.
It was
blackballed, like
a conspiracy to not play
his
songs.
That talk is somebody that is not putting up a good song. I'm sorry to say. I'm an OAP. If your song is fantastic, I will ask our DJs, this song, you don't like this song? Don't you listen to the song? You should tell us the song that they are not playing. And again, everybody should not listen to the song and see that why are they not playing the song. Is that talk is talking from somebody that is not coming up correctly with a genuine, it's a way to just make himself feel good.
And he said most artists are stealing his songs. Like, for example, if somebody's saying, what's that Davido song where, they go on Lamide song, Wizkid song,
Ginger.
When a ginger they say can't get one song when they say baby wine for me, wine for why they laugh now?
Somebody is singing this
song. Wine for me, and it's so wine for me and roll your waist, roll for tips. Hey, wine for me and roll for tips. So what would you say about him always going about saying that people are stealing his songs?
Well, stealing songs is different from stealing melodies. You may have a song that has different lyrics. But the melody may sound alike.
Yes.
If somebody steals your melody, don't come to press. You know where to go. Go and fight it there.
Yes.
They will call you and they will pay you.
Yes.
If somebody, see Burna Boy. Burna Boy used the song.
Tony Braxton.
Exactly. And Tony Braxton is getting paid.
Mad money from it.
Exactly. Don't think it can't happen in Nigeria. It can happen. If you feel that your melody or your songs have been stolen, you go to court.
There's one other question I want to ask.
Okay.
From what Ezinne asked. Ezinne said, you obviously you were the best man for Idris Abdulkarim in his wedding, and then shout out to his wife and all the good things. Which means you must have been there when he met his wife and all those things. Wonderful woman. Where I'm going with this is, do you think there are still women like Idris Abdul Karim's wife in this age and time, especially with what we see on social media, with our wonderful, beautiful ladies?
My wife is great.
I mean, I might joke to you.
There are women of greatest level of passion, of love to their husbands. And there are women that are 100% negative. I won't put everybody together. Idris's wife is a fantastic woman.
Yes.
And I believe there are so many women out there that are also fantastic.
True that.
You just have to be able to in and out, work it out, and make things happen. There's no perfect wife. And there's no perfect husband.
We know that.
You have to work it out to make the whole situation perfect.
If I'm looking for a wife now, should I search for wife on social media?
Yes, you can.
Where?
Have you heard of Facebook love?
On Facebook love! I like that.
Online is a very terrible place to look for anything. I'll be honest with you. Because you see so many stories. So many upsetting stories. In as much as you see all those upsetting stories, you still see some good stories. But how can you confirm?
Yeah.
It's the issue of confirmation.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part of it. And that's why I don't go there to even try to believe anything. It's like saying you want to go to church to go and look for a wife. Who says people that have got their wives from church, they didn't divorce?
Oh, church is not the best place to look for a wife.
No, it's not. Just pray to God and be honest with yourselves. Because I've listened to online, somebody say, where can I get a wife or husband? Say, church. And they clapped. Say, listen to them. Listen, I'm very sure so many marriages, they met at the church and it didn't work out.
So where is now the best place to look for a wife?
You just look.
Know what you are looking for.
Just keep looking.
You know. You want me to...
No, tell me now. Boy, you don't... Where is the best place?
Just keep on looking. Maybe inside here.
So, while may God guide you as you are looking.
Look at him. So, what's his name again?
So
I was going to ask because, I mean, just looking at how many years you have put into building a solid brand for yourself and, you know, all the years of hard work, it would be interesting to know how you have managed your family life. I know I read somewhere that, you know, in your family, you used to get married early, but maybe for you, it was later than your siblings. So I would like to, you know, just learn about that experience and how you were able to deal with making madam happy, keeping the home together while still, you know, carrying out your role as a professional under an umbrella, running your own business, you know, connecting with people and expanding that business.
Well, big shout out going out to my wife. She said she does not want to be where I worked. I mean, I'm on the forefront of, I'm on TV every time. She doesn't want to be like that. She doesn't want to be on entertainment. A big shout out going out to her. All the respect I will give to her. She has been so accommodating. And she accepted me so well. Because all men, we are not the same. And we are not saints.
Yeah.
She's saying loudly. We are not. Women are also not saints. There's no perfect woman. There's no perfect man. Just pray to God to give you your best friend.
Right.
Once you have a best friend, that friendship can now go on into wedding, marriage, husband and wife, father to my kids, and the whole family. Because if you are not friends, at the end of the day, in a fight. And it's not going to be good.
Okay, so sir, we've been listing your achievements since morning and we're not ending anytime soon. So what prompted you to go finish your NYC at a late age? I wouldn't say the exact age, but like at that age that you finished.
Well, thank you for that question. I was told to go and do it. Yes.
By who?
By High Chief Raymond Dokwesin.
Okay.
He said, go and do your youth call.
Why?
I didn't even ask why.
So
you know, the first time I said, send me a ticket. He sent me a first class ticket.
He didn't ask why.
I did not ask why. And this time I said, go and do your NYSC. And I went. I started. Before I finished, he died.
Oh.
Wow. But that, okay. There's a...
Maybe he had political plan. Maybe he has political plans
You
for
say you saying it.
But there's a bit of controversial.
What, like
talking.
controversial like what? Let me explain something. For you to go and be part of NYSC, you must have graduated before age 30.
Yes.
Okay.
If you graduate, I graduated of my first degree at age 25 for my bachelor's degree in accounting and master's degree in mass communication. I was age 26. So I graduated before getting to age 30, which meant I need to go and get my NYSC done. But when I was coming from Los Angeles, I did not know anything about NYSC. I was invited. And again, after my invitation, I was given a job automatically.
Yeah.
And again, the person that granted me that opportunity now said, go and do this. I have to listen to him.
So how were you able to relate to the younger people in camp?
They loved me.
They loved you. They knew. Nobody came to you that, oh, I do this. I am a rapper, I'm an artist.
Some of them, they did. Yeah. And again, I listen. You know, my job is to listen. If it is good, I will come closer. But out of a lot, you know that at least you can't close your eyes and say that you won't look, because while your eyes are closed, a good person will pass.
Were you sleeping in camp?
No, I did not.
Now, Joro now.
No. At a level, don't let me commit myself until you're online. At a level, there's no Joro there. At a level, you write a letter.
Okay.
You put your reasons.
Okay.
But I was going there.
You're going.
There were. I'm going to take us back a bit, and I know that you remember what I'm talking about.
Okay.
There was some accusations years ago then that you were being tribalistic.
How? This is the first time I'm hearing that.
No, it's online. It's online that you were that you were being tribalistic in the music industry, that you were promoting, that it was only Yoruba artists they promote. It was online. I saw it online recently, when I was going through. Now that you're saying it means let me say you don't even know about that matter.
I don't. I'm hearing it for the first time.
Then
but all the artists on my label.
Yeah, exactly, because Two-Face is not from Benue State. Kelly is Igbo.
Idris is Hausa.
Idris is Hausa.
Yes.
Wait, is Idris Hausa or Yoruba?
He's an Hausa boy. He's an Hausa boy.
And a Kano.
He's an Hausa boy to the core.
Now me say you go call me Hausa boy too now.
Yeah, you from Kaduna now.
Yes.
You Hausa Igbo Yoruba. You're supposed to be working for FBI.
Katie.
I'm not tribalistic. I try not to.
I know.
But
I just
thank you for
ask.
bringing that to my attention.
Yes.
Because I've worked with people that they are not Yorubas, even at Ray Power. Steve Kadiri.
Yes.
Dennis Dimenes Ogi. And so many other people like that. They are not Yorubas. I don't believe in being tribalist. Even my hometown, my Kabiesi, sent somebody to me. And I intentionally listened to the boy. Intentionally wanted to help the boy. Intentionally supported the boy. Say, if I'm not supporting anybody from anywhere, this one from Agoiwoye, I must support Agoiwoye.
Has there ever been anybody that they say, listen to this guy's song? As they bring the song, you say, you listen to the song be like soup they use like they cook. He say, there is no help. Just go and start doing something else.
No, you can't tell them.
Me, I go tell you.
No, don't do it.
Experience.
Don't do it. They try to accommodate everybody. Even if the song is no good. There are some records on Kenny's music that they are not as good. But the fact remains that once a song is well promoted, the song that you felt that is being done by a cook where they use like do, if the time you play the song on your program, play it, tomorrow somebody will be in his bathroom and singing the song. If that's the only effect that you can add to the person's life, do it and you thank God. I don't tell people that their songs are not good. I listen, like I said earlier, you can...
Emotional intelligence.
Thank you. You can't want to say you don't want to listen to anybody. By the time you close your eyes, that particular one person that is good, that's supposed to come your way, will pass and you'll miss it.
True that.
So as someone who has worn multiple hats in the industry.
That's my signature.
So are there any new projects that you're working on that you'd love to share?
Absolutely. Thank you for bringing that up. I almost jumped into when the program started, where you mentioned Manchester, London, and you've made Liverpool and other cities. We are celebrating Afrobeats.
Okay.
In London, England.
Okay.
Ooh.
We're celebrating the Afrobeats legends.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And it's taking place at Wembley Arena, OVO.
Wembley?
Yes, sir.
When is it?
It's coming July 26th, 2025. The venue is paid for, and the artists are already being partially paid for, some paid for in full. Already confirmed, Tu Baba.
Obviously.
Already confirmed, Nice.
Obviously.
Already confirmed, DJ Jimmy Jat, legendary.
Yo.
Yes. And again, we're also talking about the younger ones. That if you don't want to have such event and make everybody old songs only, we're also inviting Ayo Maf. It's confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
We're also confirming Kaid.
Okay.
It's also confirmed. And so many, May 7 also, and so many GYC, so many others to be confirmed.
That girl, where she did?
She's in London. She's a great marketing person.
Wow.
She came from London then, and she's back in London. She's doing beautifully well.
Yeah, I remember her. We used to talk that time.
Yes. An event is taking place, like I said, at Wembley Arena. We would like it to be advertised on your show. Just like
Obviously.
we have to advertise.
Obviously.
We are coming too.
We at that time, if it happens to be the time you are in...
No, ours is in March into April. But we can come back. We can
still breeze in.
We can breeze in and breeze out.
Send us a ticket.
Like Dr.
Send us a ticket.
We won't
It doesn't have to be
question.
first
We
class.
won't
Just send us
question.
a ticket.
We will even lap. Nice. Interesting. I'm sure that we have touched on.
No. Before we round up, before we close, Daddy has to give advice to our new artists that are coming up, the people that have talent, the people, because if not for the doggedness of Idris Abdulkarim coming every day, even when he come, he not see you, he go still come back, go through the stress and come back. If not for that doggedness, there is no way we'll be here. If not for the doggedness of Two-Face, understanding that he has a dream, the group way in day, he not the good way in go. He don't tell himself, look, I know where they go. Make me a closed mouth is a closed destiny. Let me reach out to these people and tell them, this is what I want. What is that thing that you can tell to young ones that have talents, either in music, movies, whatever talent?
Okay, thank you, Nedu. I would like to tell younger ones to be able to stick to their craft. If you're a musician, you're a rapper, you're a singer, you're an actor, actress, whatever it is, don't be discouraged. Stick to it. Keep on shooting. Keep on supporting yourself. And if you are being signed on a record label or any contractual agreement, read the contract. Read the contract. Take the contract to a lawyer. A lawyer will always find a hole somewhere. That hole will make you feel happy. By the time you return it to whoever gave you the contract and they changed the reason why you give it to a contract is for them to change it.
Yes.
And once it's changed, once you sign, you agree to whatever terms, don't jump the contract. Be patient enough to serve it. It's for 2 years that you feel you can agree to, sign to it. I have an artist once before that we've recorded 4 or 5 songs. We've not signed contract because the artist was introduced to me by High Chief Raymond Dopesi. I felt that we will work out very well. She came from London. And again, after working for 4 or 5 songs, the songs were produced by Shayman.
Oh, Shayman, yes.
The same Shayman, the owners of what's his name?
Secret Palace.
Secret Palace. He was a great producer.
Yeah, he's a great producer, yes.
We went to his house in Abeokuta and he produced the songs. 4, 5, 6 songs that he produced for the artist. But the song never reached him because she said she will only sign for 1 year. And I said, I don't agree. And I spent money. I spent energy. I sweated. And she did not agree either. And she went back to London.
And the song, that's a waste.
We did nowhere to be found. So that's to tell you that you stick to contract agreements. You don't even have to be an artist. Whatever agreement that you have, wherever you work, if you're a student, whatever you have with that school, stick to it. Respect the agreement. After, it's just for a while.
Yeah.
After a while, you're going to outgrow it. And of course, you'll be grown and you will make sure, you'll be happy that you outgrown it and you'll be doing well.
In the list of the artists that we have now, who would you sign? We have list of artists now. We have Wonderful, Whiskey, Davido, Burna. We have Odumodu Black. We have Charlie Poppy. We have Ayomaf. We have Cade. Tiwa Savage.
Yemi
Alade.
Jazzy Noves.
We have Rema. Which of these artists would you have signed?
Would I have signed?
If they did that time?
Or maybe I should
beginning.
sign them now.
Yes. No,
at that time.
If they were there that time.
If they come to me, because none of my artists that I went to, none except Kelly Handsome. And the result of Kelly Handsome, I didn't like it. So I don't go running to nobody.
Would you sign Odumodu Black?
If he comes to me that he wants to be signed, but I won't come and tell you that I want to sign you. No, it's not part of my style.
Who is that artist that is doing music now that you're like, I like this guy music?
A lot of them. I play them on my station, Kennis FM.
Wow.
Even 2 years ago, when Don Jazzy came on the show, I told him that he came about January or February. And that time we celebrated the best artist of the year.
Yes.
Ira Star was just coming up. And she won the best female artist.
Wow.
As the artist that we played her music the most of times.
Wow.
Throughout the whole year.
Wow.
And that was Ira Star. Big shout out going out to her.
Yeah.
You know? And today she's big.
Oh, she's big.
I cannot sign any of them now because they're out of reach.
Wow.
Global superstars.
They're making millions of dollars.
Millions.
And they're being paid in advance.
Yes.
Anybody that wants to sign them must be able to pay them.
Yes.
Pay double of whatever they're earning now in advance.
In advance.
And I can't do that.
Interesting. As we take it home, I would love to ask one question because you have demonstrated that dexterity when it comes to business. Concerts, on-air personality, VJ, record label, hype man, just about anything. Now, we have artists who would spend quite a number of years in the industry, and then at some point, it's no longer the way it used to be in the past. And, it would appear like the trajectory of the career is nosediving. In fact, you get people when if you call them legend, then go verse for you. Say, no, call me legend now. Who now want pursue come up for industry? Now they call legend. So I'd love, for you to just speak to young artists also, and even the ones who are looking at their career and they are wondering, what will be the next step? What will be the next thing when I feel do? So that 10 years from now, 15 years from now, like you have remained relevant over the years, they would still remain relevant, even if maybe they are not doing what they are currently known for today.
Well, it's good to be good at what you do. It's good not to be lazy. Before you blow, your writing capacity, very high. Your attitude to work, very high. Your attention to grab, very high. But once blown, you have money coming in. At that time, when money starts to come in, you get relaxed.
Yes.
And that relaxation is no good. You should not be relaxed. You should be forever be working, be at front of yourself, and keep on looking for something new. Because this world, music business is NFL. That N is not for long. It's not just me saying it. It's for everybody. Not just me. It's for everybody. I'm me saying it because I'm experiencing it. I've experienced it. And I knew it before before coming into the business. There will be a time when you'll be good. There will be a time when you'll be high. And after high, where do you go? You come down. And those people that are there high, they are coming down, they're not going to go high back again. There's nobody that has ever gone down and went back up unless the person is dead. Michael Jackson is an example. So if you don't keep yourself, you don't keep your investment, while you are making the money, you felt that, okay, you're supposed to be flying and be wasting the money, it's going to call negatively on you by the time your career start coming down. If you are at that particular time that your career is coming down, it's not going to go back up again. I'm not cursing you. That's the trajectory scenario of the business that you are in. You go up, you get to the highest place, you start coming down. When you start coming down, you feel like, is it for real? Is it not? They're not calling me for shows like they used to. It will be going down. There's nothing you can do because your age is going up. And music, precisely, is for the young ones. It is demand and supply. The younger ones, they demand for the music. The older ones, they listen to what they were listening to when they were young like you. Internet is making the job a lot easier now. But you have to understand that it's just for a period of time. After that time clicks, it's going to go down. Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy, they are hot now. Next 5-10 years, another people will come up.
Right.
And they're going to be as hot and hotter.
Yes.
And they will make more money than them. They are charging 1 million, 10 million. I'm told Davido went to India for $10 million.
Yes.
They're going to be charged $20 million. I hope Naira to dollar will not be 2,000. I mean, in a way that they will be crying. It's just a cycle. 20 years ago, it was like that too.
Yeah.
30 years ago, it was like that. 40 years ago, it was like that. And there's nothing that will change it. It's a cycle, and we'll keep on making the cycle.
Interesting. Thank you so much, Baba Keke. We have learned a lot from, just listening to you share your experience.
Thank you.
This is over 30 years of hard work that has just been discussed in maybe a little over 2 hours.
Thank you.
But we are glad to be part of history.
Thank you.
And I'm very certain that, like I mentioned, it would serve as historic reference to so many people for many years to come. It is good for people like you who put in the work to tell their stories, especially when people look at the industry today and see how successful our artists have become. Our people, now Michael Jackson, we see people they faint for. We saw P-Square, Two-Face, Nice, Idris Abdul Karim, sell out stadiums, go to countries like the Gambia, go to Abidjan, packed out. And now we're seeing our boys do even the centers or the venues when so-called big artists for America not even fit try because their mind not there. Our boys, they sell them out. And some they do back to consecutive nights. And it is because of the sacrifices that people like you, Otumba and other great people put into this industry.
I hope people are listening to you. I hope people are, because we cannot keep on saying that. Not at this our age.
True that.
While we are young, we were able to hype ourselves. But at this our age, you cannot come out and be saying what you're saying. I appreciate you for what you said, and I hope people will listen. Internet is forever. 10, 20, 30 years from now, they will come back to this and still pick it up. And again, I want to say thank you to you guys as well for recognizing that, for confirming that, for saying that while I'm still alive.
Thank you, sir.
True.
Stop.
And the last one, for the National Assembly and the presidency, we get national honor. I beg. Because
you talk to my state. It's been awards from all the other level, comes from the states. They recommend to federal government. That's the way it goes. But me, I cannot say Governor
Prince Dakpo, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, sir.
Prince Dakpo Abiodun.
Please,
sir. These are people where we say bring glory to our land.
Your Excellency, sir.
The Remas, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, Tiwa, Yemi Alade that we celebrate today because of the joy when they bring come and the glory when they don't bring come to our country. Now the hard work of people like Baba Keke or Tumba D1, na Induam. So just like we they talk, say, okay, people win Nations Cup, we'll give them national honor. MON, and then add EY to it.
Chugudi.
Because it's not easy.
Your Excellency, sir. It will be a thing of glory for the state. For him to have an entertainment museum.
Yes.
Where he be say, for that museum,
all those pictures.
You go there, you see the first picture of when they went to Grammy. You see the museum where there is Two-Face. You now know that, so the record label that gave us all these heavyweights in Nigeria, is an indigene that
from Agoiwe.
From Agoiwe. That see, we're giving you idea. Now,
okay, are you done?
No, go
the
on.
thing is, as I sit here, it's a whole goosebumps and nostalgia.
Wow.
Because back in Aba, when I was in
Village girl.
yes, I'm an Aba girl. There's this my neighbor. He used to have he used to have Ovation. He used to have Headies magazine. And he would say, yeah. He used to even listen to Prime Time.
Africa.
And yes, and I would say, hey, Lagos. One day I'll go to Lagos. And not only am I in Lagos, I am sitting with you.
So you see, sir, Your Excellency, this is if everybody they celebrate them, the kings of the entertainment industry, it's going to be a plus to your state. For you noting that happen, all people that are in the America and the UK, they'll be coming to understand story of the music entertainment. There's none like that in Nigeria. I dare say.
They even teach for our schools.
Yes, they can tell you, you want to know about the history of music in Nigeria, go to Suzu State. They have a museum there. You will see the first turntable. You will see the first CD, the first song that was played, the first program. They can even go back and play the first program they did on Kenny's on that Ray Power. The first program.
Yes,
bring the first
it's just
clip.
like, I'm even saying he can even retire to being a history, whatever.
Do you get what I'm
because
saying?
People used to go to Nikkei Arts Gallery. Now they'll be with her. They ask her questions. You know how it feels like sitting down and
let
just listening.
Let me tell you guys something. I was at an event, a DJ Awards, over 2 weeks ago in Abuja. And the guy asked me, what has government done to support entertainment industry? I said, they've not done, to me personally, I will talk from my own experience, that when artists are growing up, they don't know them.
Yes.
But when artists are made, they call them to come and perform for them, either for elections or at the end of the year.
Yes.
So if a government is serious about this, how big this entertainment industry is, they're supposed to have some kind of a platform.
Yes.
Like a state, for instance, can say, you know what, we want to generate one superstar a year. That we want to be able to build this particular one, and it will be a platform where people can go to and register and make things happen. They see the 1 year outcome of the job, and people will clap and they will know that you are helping the people. Like they're helping the agricultural people. They give them money to buy fertilizers and they support them. You can support those people that they don't have all those things so that they can make it big in life. Thank you for bringing that up.
Thank you, sir.
Great episode. God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We celebrate you.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Peace before you sleep. Don't forget, the Honest Bunch tour is coming to Manchester, London, in the UK. The ending of March into April. If you know you want to be part of this tour, you want us to come to your city, all you need to do, you get number we go there on top screen and the email. You can reach out and then let us know. If you are a brand and then you also want to partner with us, let us know. You get the point now. And if you just, I will call their name. Enish, your food. Like, just make sure that any place we are going, give us food.
Your fam, your blood.
Your blood.
Yeah.
In it. And then if you get lovely, we like to live beautiful. If you have lovely apartment that you think we can be comfortable in, just let us know as well. So that we're not going to spend our money now. We'll also do advert for now. Good night. Peace before you sleep.